show starts when the beat drops. Hello everyone, welcome. It's time for another Dropped Frames. Welcome guys. Zico, how's it going? You guys both stayed up super late watching the Streamer Awards. I know you guys couldn't wait to see who won Streamer of the Year. It was so exciting. Co, please give your take on it.
I got up and was browsing my phone and noticed that LSF was inundated with clips from the Streamer Awards and was very confused. Because why are they talking about something that happened last year? And then I was realized that they happened last night. That was my
good take.
Yeah,
good take.
No, that's
nice work.
Yeah.
And it's for the record, that's not out of interest. I'm just really busy these days, and I thought it was later in the year, so like I didn't know. I did, however, watch a lot of the clips from it.
Oh,
so I feel like I'm pretty caught up.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Probably. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, let's bring on our guest. He's this year's 2025 MMORPG Streamer of the Year. Huge
Cats,
congrats.
we get a round of applause, please. Big clap.
The original Brand Risk himself. He was on the show 8 years ago.
Talk about a redemption arc, huh?
8
Wow.
years ago. Old Soda.
Yep, and I feel weird being the only one without a green screen. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
I
should.
guess I kind of am. I am an OG Brand Risk. You know, that is a good way to put it. Sure, I remember. Yeah, way back in the day. It's been a while. It's 8 years since I was on this podcast. You're right.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
it's
So what's kind of funny is like Soda used to be the OG Brand Risk, and like, you know, that was his brand, right? That was his thing. And then in the last 5 years, a lot of other streamers have come along and are like, hold my beer. You want to see Brand Risk? You want to see Brand Risk?
Right now, hey,
that's true.
It's like if you're
And now Soda
you're
these days is
stealing
either
from
like,
the
I
store.
don't know if I'm that kind of Brand Risk.
You are kind of tame
yeah.
these days. You've tamed the fuck out. What happened, man? What went wrong?
That's the thing. I don't think I got more tame. I think everyone else just makes me look good. That's the thing. Like they're running red lights on screen. They're stealing from Target. They're
Soda,
abusing. Like it's bad.
this is your.
I like how you just said they're abusing.
I mean, because there's dogs, there's people, there's probably drug abuse. It's all over the place. There's tons of abusing. So, yeah, I remember getting shit because a long time ago, before they like allowed everyone to have a sub button, they were always talking about how they didn't like my chat because it was spammy. I was the first spammy chat on the website where everyone because that was back. You guys were one of the few people that were around back then. People had more conversations on Twitch, and my viewers were just emotes, probably because they were younger. But it was the first one of its kind, and
that is true.
Now it's honestly more common than not.
Yeah. Well, now there's emote only mode. Now they actually like put a mode
Right.
that most people use when they get to a certain size. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. At this point, you know, like Soda's management is on the phone with them, and they're like, "All right, dude, you're falling behind. We're gonna need you to do a line of coke on the way out the door, kick a cat, steal a baby on the way. Don't do it, but get at least 3 essay allegations on the way. Call someone homophobic and racial slurs, and then just go ahead and insult every religion you can think of. And you'd be about halfway.
I still would probably, honestly, that probably all gets swept under the rug. Like nowadays, it's still not enough, you know?
Yeah.
You're right. It's crazy out there.
That's true.
No, speaking of that, like I remember back in the day when Justin TV was becoming Twitch and that kind of shit, and I was like, I would cruise around to other channels and see what's what, and I'd visit Dan's Gaming and I visit all these other like different channels that were around back then, and I walk into yours and it's like, have you ever been in a city, like a big city, and you walk across one street and you're like, oh shit, I'm in the other part of the town. It walking into your chat, it was like, oh. Okay. This is this place. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I mean, I was a kid. I was like, I started streaming when I was 15, 14 years old.
You grew up on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. But of course, with being 15 comes being a 15-year-old or 18 even, I'm 30 now. And yeah, no, I had the maturity to show for it. It was fun. It was enjoyable. I wasn't trying to actually cause damage to other people in like no serious way. Nowadays, if you're not doing that, you're not making it.
Yeah. You got to be viral.
How it feels. Streamer Awards kind of that's how it felt watching it.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's that one lady who walked up on stage and had like the Kanye moment. Probably going to be the most talked about name in the whole thing.
Probably. Yeah.
I didn't actually see that clip. What happened in that situation?
Go ahead, Soda. That way, if we get clipped, it's just you, and the 3 of us don't have to worry about it.
Well, again, I actually
before you start. All right, go ahead.
Okay. No, some girl, Olivia. I actually don't know her name. She just walked up on stage. Apparently, no one stopped her. She just walked up casually, and everyone assumed it was normal. And she just walked up, and the camera crew's like, okay, and just plastered her full screen. Seemed like she was about to present an award, and no, she just talked about how 2 other people should have won, but they didn't.
Yeah,
she was upset about it.
I think name-wise, it was India Love, who was the lady who walked up on stream. She's a streamer herself, who's part of DDG's and like Rakai's group, and she was saying that they should have won breakout streamer over Adapt.
Yes,
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even. What is breakout streamer?
I think that's someone that had like a breakout year. Is it breakout? I don't know. There might be another term for it.
So there's a row of blocks at the top, and you have a little paddle, and the ball bounces between them.
Shut up, Co. Shut up. Bad joke. Drink your coffee.
Nice.
I will.
I like it. I like it.
But yeah, I mean, I was up late last night. I'm sure some of y'all were too. It was a lot. I actually didn't. I don't even know who won Streamer of the Year. I had to leave because I was too tired.
Oh, Speed ended up taking. Streamer of the Year. I show Speed.
Good for him.
He did a backflip on stage. Looked like he could have done 2 backflips in a row. Because he's impressive as shit.
He is super fit.
Oh yeah,
it is impressive. Very athletic man.
He like challenges people that do sports for a living and beats them at times. Yeah, dude's a machine, man. He's a machine.
He is very fit. He deserves a lot of what he gets. TBH. My biggest gripe with watching the whole Streamer Awards though is like, I think it's a lot of the newer streamers. I say newer, like the last 5 years. It's cool culture. I just watched. It seemed like not a single person out there could laugh at themselves, even to a slight extent. And it's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like you need to look cool in front of your viewers, like that's the meta. But it annoyed me. And there was even a really awkward moment. I think fan. I don't know if y'all saw it. Right? There was some moment where fan was. I don't know. I'm surprised they still do it, where like they have someone walk around on the floor with all the guests and try. I guess because they want to show all the streamers, and it's the best way to get it to happen. Whatever.
Do crowd work.
Crowd work. But it never really does that well. It's usually kind of a hard watch. And fan tried. Good for her. Did her best, and she said some joke. I think she said something like comparing Kai looking like Diddy or something. I don't know. Which was a pretty far joke, But then, like, some Kai follower decided to really defend Kai, and it killed the vibes. It
got real
awkward.
serious for a moment. Yeah.
So
was
it's like one of
Tylo,
those
another
situations. Like
It was a Will Smith situation.
Yeah, it came off across like they were basically like, hey, if you're gonna do this, at least be funny. And then like handed the mic back to Fan, and then Fan was like, would you like to say a joke? And he took the mic back and just was like, no. And then just handed the mic back to Fan.
Wait. He didn't look her in the eye. He didn't look her in the eye and say your performance.
I mean, it was. I had to actually walk away from the computer. It was a vibe assassin moment. Like it was
such
rough.
a missed opportunity, man. That's rough.
Yeah.
It was a hard.
As someone who's done like live comedy for multiple years, over a decade of live comedy, doing like improv and stuff. Like it's not the same thing, but it's definitely you do have to do crowd work. If you're gonna do it, you either have to be super duper fucking good at it, or you have to just be genuine. One of those, and those two things were both missing.
It was hard. It's hard to
do. What also though? Also flip it around. A lot of times you see crowd work and stuff like that at like professional Hollywood events. So it's like they could be genuine or at the same time, at least professional. A lot of the people that are doing groundwork are not professional. So it kind of throws the vibe off. You have Fan trying to do like actually ask questions and generate stuff. The other people are just there hanging out.
Yeah.
It's kind of a different feel.
Yeah.
The other thing that like, because I didn't put this together until the end. I think at one point Fan went up to make some jokes with Squeaks and Ludwig and that table.
That was great.
And they were so funny. And they were like, they didn't even have to do that much. It wasn't that hard. You just had to be receptive. You just had to be like, haha, laugh and then add some to the mic a little bit. But, everyone else was like, that's not cool. That's how it felt. So I was like, I mean, at the end of the, like, Fan's talking to walls here. And it made me so sad. I'm like, just joke. Just be funny.
Yeah, people
and we're
like
streamers,
it goes in cycles. People of this day and age are just afraid, just so terrified of looking ridiculous. And I think it's terrible. I think it's okay to look ridiculous, and I think it'll help you honestly in the long run.
I mean, well, that's
so.
In their case, maybe because maybe they have viewers who want their streamer to be cool as hell, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No. It's so wild that we're having this conversation, thinking that this whole thing started as a bunch of like bedroom gamers that couldn't care less about how we looked, and now we're sitting here and like the leading award for our streamer thing is just everyone walled off in their little cliques because they don't want to possibly risk their brand and image and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, man, I just really shines a light on the whole missed the when we all just play games thing.
Little less genuine going on.
Yeah.
Everyone's got more of a brand, and having a brand is fine, but it's like trying to unrealistically meet those brand expectations and just reality it's not as feasible as being a bunch of gamers. I was asking my stream if I ever went to this thing, could I just not wear a suit? Like, do I don't know. I can't.
There were some like dressed down individuals. I don't know if Cutie has like a strict dress code for people to show up.
That's what I think they might, because I didn't see. You think one person out there wouldn't be wearing a suit out of laziness or whatever, or like didn't do it? I think it's required.
I mean, Kai was wearing like jeans and I'm sure those jeans were like multiple tens of thousands of dollars.
I was gonna say, Kai's fit was probably worth more than our cars. Let's chill a little bit.
Yeah. Hassan was wearing the fucking North Korean attire. He looked great. Who else was?
Wait,
Sear
and Peach.
Sear and Peach actually might have taken the show.
One of the best parts of all the clips I watched was Sear deadpanning the lines of that guy to the interviewer. Well, you need one of these right here? Well, this baby's got, and I'm just sitting there like,
he was
such gold,
1-to-1.
dude.
He was impressive.
Such gold. It was amazing.
He does. I think it was Stable Renato. He's never seen Fifth Element.
I know.
Yeah, you can tell.
No idea.
He came out in 97. He wasn't alive.
Dude, he's like, you guys always come out in the weirdest costumes. Who are you this time?
I think last time they showed up as Neo and Trinity.
No, they did the Harkonnens from Dune.
Oh,
where they
that's
were
right.
bald.
that was the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh, I
man,
didn't see that.
Seer and Peach have to be the most exciting thing about the Streamer Awards to me. I mean, more than Streamer of the Year, truth be told. I'm excited to see what they do because they're so funny, quirky.
They're
And
great.
they do
yeah.
such a good job.
Here's Sarah
there
They
they
Dixon
both have,
last night.
they have very good energy.
They killed
Very
it.
Positive,
Yeah.
good energy.
Sear was. I wonder how much time Sear practiced those lines because it was like it was one to one.
It was natural. That was the best part about it. It didn't seem forced. It was totally natural, just off the cuff. Like he just
Here's
was
the
responding to the question.
Yeah.
Here's the issue. Seer tends to download these characters, and I'm gonna have dinner with Seer one day, and it's just gonna randomly come out while we're ordering at a restaurant. You know, just out of nowhere. Like, why is this character coming out? And then the Harkonnens will say, doing throat singing. He's a weird guy. I love him to death.
I could see him have like a slight moment of regret when he took the gun up on stage. He's like, I got this brand new gun here that it's not loaded. Like he had to cut the character and be like, we don't have any ammo. And I was like, oh God, that was a little risky.
I love where we live in a world where you have to that ovoid functional prop has to be told it's not real. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The flamethrower is only like this long. It's fine.
It was a little like dark humory, but yeah.
I wonder
was
where
fun.
where do you even get like a gun like this? That was a sick prop.
No,
that was really good, right?
Yeah.
That was real good. Yeah.
No, I think I just saw a post about like someone made or is making these like realistic versions of the Fifth Element gun.
Yeah. Probably somewhere on Etsy or a prop store, maybe. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. There's a lot of great prop stores out
Yeah.
there that can do stuff like that pretty well.
Yeah.
3D printing's amazing these days, man.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
incredible stuff.
True. But yeah, Streamer Awards happened. We kind of covered some of the, I guess, the cringe moments. I saw a lot of people upset that Peanut won VTuber of the Year, mostly VTuber stands. I voted for Peanut. I thought for that very reason. I knew it would cause a commotion.
Dude, I think the whole thing. I think it's a fiasco, personally.
Yeah. You
I
wanted
think-
your
I
Oshi to
think-
win, Ko? Is that what you wanted?
Dude, I think it's very clear that Peanut has said he's not a VTuber. So I think it was very disrespectful to give him that reward.
Okay. All right.
Real slap.
He's a
to his-
P2.
Peanut say that?
Slap to his real slap to his nutty face. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He did call himself a P-tuber.
He is a
During
PTuber.
his
I believe
acceptance
he is.
speech.
I believe he is a P2.
Yeah. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Shame on
common
the
knowledge.
Streamer Awards. I'm trying to think of the other thing people are upset about. I don't know. There's a lot of people upset.
Lily, I think Lily Pichu getting
Yes.
fighter. She even acknowledged that she was getting hate for getting fighter award,
yeah,
or
FGC
something.
award.
and she told everyone to suck my balls. I was like, you know what? Good for you.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect
hell
way
yeah.
to do it. I think if
Right.
there's
Well,
if there's
yeah,
any
dude.
way to judge if she's a part of the FGC, it was that acceptance speech. That
Yeah.
alone gets her
Right.
gains entrance.
Hey, it's clear as day. She's been playing those fighting games.
Yeah, 100%. She deserves it. She deserves it.
He's also. I mean, Lily. I don't know a lot about. She's pretty OG, isn't she? She's been doing this a long time.
She is.
Yes, streaming wise,
yeah,
for
so-
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's insane not to think.
Yeah, yeah. And then they did the Legacy Award went to Double Lift, the league streamer.
Oh, no
I
kidding.
didn't see that.
Yeah, that was right before Streamer of the Year, so you probably
That's a long time.
right there at the
Yep.
end. He was not aware that he was going to be getting that, so that was cool. It's always fun to see like genuine reaction and almost like, you guys were talking about the era of cool. I think it's also cool when people care that they won.
Completely,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, so, and it seemed like he was affected by that. So was the I Love Puzzles grandma that won.
I heard
She-
about
Yep.
that.
Yeah,
That's
she had
very
a really
wholesome. Yeah.
cute acceptance speech that was well done.
It was more than that. We needed that.
Yeah.
That was important because that was right after
Oh,
a
the
lot of like, all the cringe, all the fan, all of that. And I remember when she went up there and she gave her speech, at least my Twitch chat was just like healed.
Yeah.
They're healing. Critical
Very
hit,
true.
heal.
Very
High roll,
true.
heal. Because it was it was a vibe saver.
Yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
it was.
A vibe
And she was
saver. I
she
like
was
that.
such a sweetheart. She took it with grace. She was so thankful. And I'm like, and I, as stupid as I feel all the streamer awards are in general, that made me happy seeing someone that genuinely appreciative of something like that, and it was heartwarming.
Yeah, Yep, absolutely. The production this year was fun as well. If we want to shift to that, but Zeke, what were you going to bring up?
What did you say?
The production was fun this year.
That's a whole other topic.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you said the production
No,
scare was fun. I was like,
No.
what happened?
No.
There's a couple of
Let's talk about the production because I really want to talk about that. But I don't know if you guys like it's this is the way I feel, and I think it would make for a better and more watchable award show if if they had some sort of like rule that was like, all right, if you won last year, you can't win the same category next year. Like, we'll give you a year off. Like, you can win it the year after that, but the next year you can't win it again. Like, so we get some mix up in the categories, you know? It's like, this is their 7th nomination and 5th win tonight of this category. Like, fuck, all right, yeah. It's like, who has the biggest audience?
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. And I think a hard rule should be set in that sense. I guess maybe you can win multiple categories per year, but the next year you can't win that same category.
Yeah.
But I mean, but with that, you know, what if Speed does his biggest year he's ever done this year, and now he can't win next year?
That's true.
That's true. But what if every year for the next 10 years he gets bigger every year?
Yeah,
you're right.
So it's like,
and
he might, damn it,
he's winning.
He might.
All right.
He very well could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queso could be taking
I mean, I guess you could argue. I guess you could argue in that point,
years.
though. I guess if he is the biggest every year for 10 years, maybe he deserves. Maybe he should be getting it. Like,
you're right.
If he's the top of his field and he can do it for 10 years in a damn row, well, maybe he should get it for 10 years.
Go ahead.
It's the pros and cons of banning it or banning someone from getting it back to back, right? Pros and cons of it. I don't know what the right answer is either.
I think the big thing here is also like it's such a lot of these are so vacuous. Like there's not a lot of hard criteria you can judge them on. So it becomes really tough when you see the same people winning over and over when it's such like an amorphous category. You know, you start to wonder even if there's no reason to generalized. Like there's lots of reasons people could win. So because of that, you know, when you see the same people winning over and over, it's like, well, are we just not judging the right things at this point? Are we not like maybe we should be looking in other direction? Like it becomes a little weird about the award itself if you see the same people winning over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, and I think there's also like a line of like it's I think it's 70% fan voted, 30% panel voted, and the panelists are not streamers; they're part of the industry. I think that's how it breaks down. But when you go like 70%. I don't think it's that serious to fans, right? They're going to vote for their streamer, and that's kind of, and they're like, you know, social sphere of said streamer, and that's how it's going to go. That's how it's always going to be. Is ultimately, I think popularity contest gets thrown around a lot, but it is applicable in this situation.
Well, it's also recency bias.
Yes,
So, like for example, not to say OnlyFans was like some crazy event, but there's going to be zero acknowledgement of it. Even though it was a huge event on Twitch, a ton, it was massive. It really was. And it's not going to be acknowledged because it happened, I want to say right after last year's Streamer Awards. So people didn't even, why would they even remember it?
Yeah.
And that's just an example. There's tons of other things, like probably some other massive streams or events that happened. Again, they just happened not close enough to Streamer Awards. When the voting comes in, and viewers have a recollection of 2 days at best.
Yes,
at best.
Social media in general has
exactly.
That's
how it works.
That long.
So you break it down. It really is this whole Streamer Awards is it should just be entertainment. I don't think it has too much of an impact. Production though,
was
funny as hell.
Dude, production was actually. As someone who's done a lot of live production back in the day at like esports events, first off, live production is very difficult, especially when you're dealing with a bunch of children who don't sit where they're supposed to be sitting, and you have probably a thing in front of you with everyone's seat arrangements, and then you cut to that person, and it's someone completely different every time.
Why would they even know?
How do you even know? Yeah.
I know where the chairs are. That's my job. I don't know these streamers. So, Coda, to fill you in, basically every time someone got an award, Like let's say, Co, you won an award, right? You have an assigned seat, so the camera is going to be like shing, to where your chair is. Well, these streamers and just people in general, they're just getting up and walking around and sitting in the wrong spot, whatever. So at one point, like they tried to show Cinna's dad. It was just some random white guy. Cinna's dad was there.
It was the joke about like Cinna and her dad, and it showed Cinna, and then it was a random white guy sitting next to Cinna, and Cinna's like, "What the fuck?"
And then her dad walked over to the kid, was like, "Hey, by the way," popped his head in, like, "I'm her dad." But this was an ongoing issue.
It was so
much so, and honestly, best part of the show, or one of, right? Without that, I don't even know. So it was honestly pretty charming and fun. But halfway through the show, Cutie had to be like, "Hey, can y'all sit in your chairs?" Like basically saying, "This is why this is happening. It's not production's fault."
Right. Yeah.
That is
my favorite moment.
Oh my god, dude, hilarious!
My favorite moment was I don't remember what award it was for or what. Oh no! Oh god, I remember now. It was the consolation awards or whatever, like the joke awards that they made up. She was like, the best hair, the best boobs, the best this and the best that, like the joke awards.
Yeah.
She was just calling out people, and there was like half of it was empty chairs, and half of it was the same empty chair.
No, they kept cutting back to Prezzo's chair.
Yeah,
that's right.
It was always Prezzo.
It was so fucking good. It was like, all right, and the award for best hair goes to that chair there with the name tag on it.
Eventually, they stopped cutting to the chair and just didn't react at all from a production point of view. But then they went back to the chair. This was my favorite, though, when they called out HoloLive and showed him.
Oh my god, yes, Brox! I love that. Oh my god,
that is the best one.
Oh my god.
I know some chronically online VTuber viewer is extremely upset about this. This is bothersome.
Oh my god.
How could you get that wrong? They all look so different and have
Lupin was not a VTuber.
Oh man.
How does that fuck up get made though? Because that's not like
that's a production diff.
People getting up and moving around. That's like bad.
This is just a fuck up, right?
Yeah.
That's just funny as shit. Yeah, that is a for people wondering who that even is. That is a wood carving streamer whose name is, I think, Brox or Broxa or something.
Oh, well, see, that sounds just like HoloLive. That's understandable.
No, it's easy to mess up. Clear as day.
That's super easy.
Clear as day. Why you can mess that up. The production was. In terms of like audio and everything else, it was okay. There was a couple like weird mic issues, but the biggest thing was matching people to lower thirds. That was the hardest and most difficult thing in the night because people just weren't sitting where they're supposed to be sitting.
I feel like when we live in an age of tiles, that they should be able to just like give a little thing to each person that comes in, and then they can just be like, "Oh, where's that guy? Oh, he's over there. Okay."
Yeah, true.
Like, let them move around. You know exactly where they are. Just look at your phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a company there that would be that may be good. Someone go make some money.
I think the biggest mistake that they need, or not mistake, but the biggest thing that they need to probably pivot from is having food, drink, and tables. Get a auditorium seating.
Yes, if you give people reasons to move around, they're going to move around.
And
absolutely.
And to do that, cut the show by about an hour.
Oh, so
people,
long.
This is a 4-hour show. Yeah, if you didn't watch the whole thing,
only 4 hours.
I only watched 2 of it. Fuck.
I think it was 4. Yeah.
I think it might have been longer than that. I started watching at 5. I remember turning my stream off at like 11:50.
Yeah, you were.
I did not finish it.
I'm looking at your VOD, Soda. You were streaming in the Streamer Awards category for 5 hours and 3 minutes.
So that's
now was that all show or was it like pre-show, post-show?
They were about 50 minutes late to the start of the show. I don't know what caused that, but they did pre-show and then sat on like a stay tuned, show soon or something card. I don't know what was the reason. I know that in the on the red carpet, they kept saying that TMZ was taking too long when it came to interviewing people, and that was actually stopping people from getting into the building, I think. I'm sure Cutie will go live on like her channel and talk about everything.
I was hearing TMZ where people bring up. So wow, TMZ was actually there doing stuff. I thought they were making.
I thought it was a joke at first, but then they kept saying and pointing to it, and so I don't know if that was actually TMZ that Ron was referencing, or that was just someone else that I have no idea. I don't really know. I couldn't get a read on if it was real or not. With TMZ being there.
And to talk about the length of the show, I mean, I guess they have to hit all of their CTAs for their ads and everything. I'm sure like this company wants this ad played 7 times, whatever, right? And so I get that, but man, the show was so long, and it was also like, I don't know what the drive is to have live music.
It's rough.
I don't see the game. I hate like anything music wise, unless I'm listening on Spotify or whatever, and I'm just like, it's back. The only time music shouldn't be background music is at a concert, in my opinion. Like a full on, hey, this is about the music. This is just the music, whatever. And so I just don't know why we're doing these live, and I don't know who likes it. Truth be told,
they were.
I don't know who's like.
I'm gonna. Are we talking specifically about Streamer Awards with the live music thing?
Streamer Awards.
Okay,
yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like,
sense.
sometimes like the Game Awards and stuff, their music stuff is kind of awesome.
Well, but
it's
it's
generally
also
game themed and really professional and well done. So I didn't see the
it's
music
like, hey,
awards. I'm guessing that's not what it was like.
Live orchestra.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and that's
so I'm assuming what happened at the Game Awards.
You mean at the Streamer Awards?
Yeah, like what were the live performances there at the Streamer Awards? I'm sorry. What were the live performances?
Iron
Mouse did some opera. I think it was like some Warframe.
She did a
song.
Warframe sponsored tie-in thing with like an actual opera singer, and it was okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's an ad. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Sure, do your thing. And then there was some rapper that went out. I don't think he was even singing. They were just playing music, and he was going, That was it.
Okay. Yeah, he's
really just
fairly, I think, is it Ty? No, not Ty Lil. I forget what his name was. Ty Dollar Sign. Sorry, I don't. I did not know of him prior to this, but I think he's.
And there was some rock music that, truth be told, I wish they just ad-libbed the whole thing. It did not sound good live. I don't really care for live music typically, unless again, Expedition 33 doing their orchestra at the Game Awards. I'm sure it's gonna be there. Awesome. Love seeing something like that live. It's an orchestra. Or you go to a concert, you like a full-on concert to see this. Makes sense. But at these, no. And it just added 30 minutes to an already too long segment.
Yeah.
Again, the Iron Mouse thing, it's an ad. I get it. It's hey, less ads in other places. I'll take it in the form of a music song. Sure. But the other, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's just
so Iron Mouse is
more.
Pretty good. Yeah, that makes total sense. Were the other performers, were they like streamers or something like that? I guess. Like, how does that work? Or were they just
nowadays probably.
I guess anyone. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that does make it very strange.
Yeah. The audio balance was also really bad on the. Sounds like there was a massive amount of compression on everything. So even Iron Mouse, who's a fairly good, proper singer, as well as Marco Meatball, who I think is also like a former professional opera singer. It was just super compressed, so it came across like not great. They sang what's the you would know the song.
We All Live Together.
We All Live Together. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's from Fortuna.
Yeah, they did that, and then they did the new
one. It's a great one.
Whatever the new one is that's coming out on the 10th or 11th. Yeah. It was good. But overall, I think that's kind of everything on Streamer Awards. We'll see.
Massive waste of time.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah,
massive waste of time?
We can kind of end the conversation like we started a little bit. It's just it's very clear that the Streamer Awards is for a certain type of streamer and live streamer, and it's like, I just realized I am not that type of streamer. I'm not that type of live streamer. Like, I respect it and I like what it is, but it's like every year that goes by, I feel like I get a little more further, just like Zeke was kind of saying, a little further away.
It reminds me of MTV back in the day, because I was around for MTV when it was playing music videos most of the time. And then it was like, oh, let's try this new format. Let's try this reality thing called Real World. Okay, let's do Real World. Let's do Road Rules. Let's do you know, everything, and then it pushed music completely out of MTV, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening to Twitch. It's like we were like the gaming section of Justin TV that kind of branched off and started doing something, and now it's become like gaming is getting slowly and more steadily pushed out.
So with that said, do you guys think that you would enjoy whatever you imagine in your headspace to be like a proper award show for Twitch? Or do you even want one?
I think if there was going to be a gaming award show for Twitch, it would have to be built fundamentally from the ground up with gaming in mind, not reality. So I would love to see, like, you know, cool stuff the gamers did on Twitch, like highlighted events. Who was the top killer in this game? Who was the top, like, actual real awards that people accomplished doing real things. You can like look at on paper, see the math, you know, like who was the top, who got the most kills in League of Legends on Twitch in that year? Who got the most kills in Counter-Strike? You could do like just some for fun categories. But in terms of like most entertainment, who is more entertaining than other stuff? I don't think there needs to be anything like that. And it's just, that's a popularity contest. It's high school. Yeah, it's high school. It's Hollywood.
That's a way to put it. Yeah.
Yep.
When you said like an award show, I was just thinking like I wasn't putting it how you put it, the way that it would work, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like somebody just said. Yeah, somebody just said in your chat, who has the most ducks and arc raiders? Like that. These are really important awards that should be given out to like strangers. This is serious stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully though, you did an award show like that. I don't think it'd do that well.
Probably not.
I wouldn't do it all.
No.
It'd have to be sponsored by the platform completely and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a big ad. It'd be just for fun. But I mean, you know, you do that for like an hour, kind of zip through it, have some fun actual game related performances maybe and stuff like that. Have some devs reveal some fun things. It could be cool. It could be like a Game Awards. It could be like a Jeff Keighley kind of thing. But even then, not a lot of people would watch it. Let's be real.
What day is the actual Game Awards on?
Thursday. This coming Thursday. Yeah.
It's coming up real soon.
Yeah.
What do y'all think wins?
I mean, we can go through the stuff we usually go through the categories one by one and take some time.
Okay.
Did you vote on stream this year, Soda,
No.
for the Game Awards? Okay. I was gonna say we could log in. And
you can vote right now. Make your voice heard.
That's right. Hey, and you can also vote for the Drop Frames Game of the Year, dfgoty.com. Go do that. Let me pull up the nominees here. Okay, Soda, you get the privilege of doing all the esports teams because you're obviously the number one esportsman here.
That's
number one esports team, please. Who takes it?
Okay, for what game?
Right there. Those are your 5. Those are your nominees.
Oh, just in general, just best esports team altogether.
Yeah, they combined it all.
Like, I was in NRG for a while, or I was a co-owner for a little bit of time.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything. I have some pants from Team Liquid that they're my favorite sweatpants, but they're like falling apart, and that's all I know about any of these teams.
Okay. So former owner and
pass loose affiliation or tattered sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, honestly, I wore those pants yesterday. I swear to God. Oh, Team Liquid all the way.
Okay, Team Liquid PH from Mobile Legends. Bang bang. Of course, everyone knows that. Best esports athlete, Soda, please.
Oh.
There's a lot here.
Okay, I know Vicky Hervé really likes Chovy. I think he's League, yeah.
Okay, Chovy takes it.
I've heard the name Chovy.
Okay.
I don't know anyone else.
Chovy takes it. Best esports game.
It's got to be League, right? League,
esports. You're the guest.
I would say League of Legends because Faker winning again is cool. It's talked about, and it's just League just wins.
It's true. It's true. Here we go. Now we're into the real stuff. Content creator of the year. Who takes it, Soda?
Well, I don't know who Sakura is.
Is that Hollow?
I know the burnt peanut. I couldn't tell you. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just made people upset if I'm wrong. It's content creator of the year, so it's not streamer. I could go. Oh man, I don't know. Cadril does like league reacting. Kai Cenat did a crazy. Give it to Kai. Did a big Mafia-thon. Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Moist Critical does like videos talking about drama. I don't know who Sakura is, and Burnt Peanut has recently blown up. Give it to Burnt Peanut too. You know what? Someone new.
No. I'm gonna let you finish, Soda Pop. I'm gonna let you finish. But Carnage is the greatest streamer of all time. You deserve that award.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
And just like in that situation, no.
I think you were talking about recency bias from like fan votes. I think Peanut will probably win because of that. If not, Kai just having overwhelming amount of numbers because of him being.
If it's popularity, Kai's gonna clinch it. But I mean, I think Peanut should get it, man. He's had a crazy year, especially with Arc. Like I think.
Yeah, but I mean, 1 million subs, dude. Kai had like he's had many years in the past, but this was the year, like the biggest year that the biggest streamer had.
Yeah,
that's fucking. I would love to see Peanut get it, but I don't think there's any chance.
We didn't really talk about it too much, but I hope Kai's doing all right. He was like very different. I felt like he went and he had like a spiritual journey or something. He went on stage talking about like depression and mental state and how streamers should have dreams and all this.
Dude, like
it's like he went into ayahuasca and found himself or some shit.
No, seriously, like he did his Mafia-thon. He got 1 million subs. Now he's like, what now? And there's depression that comes with that.
Yeah.
Think how much Kai has done in the amount of time that he has done. Then think how old he is. Like this is the kind of thing where he's doing everything, all those big goals that people want to do, like strive their whole lives for. He's like knocking those out like dominoes.
True.
So it's like it's a kind of thing where do you go when you have the most subs on Twitch? You know, what do you do? Like I'm sure he's probably doing some pretty serious, what do I want from my life kind of stuff. Yeah. Like what do I want to leave? What do I want to, what's my legacy? Maybe he's thinking about other stuff. Like he's accomplished a huge amount.
What I think is
also drugs.
He's been on stream all day, every day for like a month.
30 days straight.
Times. Yeah. And I think when he finally turned it off, he could finally, turn off himself and not be on and, woo, like streamer brain constantly. And I think he grew an appreciation for being genuine in like this calm, normal state of a human being that you should be when the cameras are off. And when people were seeing him at the streamer awards, he was just in that, well, I'm not on. I'm just chilling. I'm just not screaming. But that's how normal people are. And I think people saw that and they probably were like, oh, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Why is he so because this is how a normal person is. He's chilling. That being said, he really did seem like he also didn't want to be there. And I think he, questions what kind of state of mind he should be in when the cameras are off.
True. He also said he watched a lot of anime. So, that can do a lot to
sitting
someone.
there. Death Note, Naruto.
He was like, I watched a lot of Death Note and Naruto. Those have saved me. I think is something along those lines is what he said in one of the acceptance speeches. So, more power to him.
Give it to Kai next.
Give it to Kai.
Yeah. Now I want Kai to have it. After Soda's thing, that's a good. That's a really good.
I hate this award. Most anticipated game. It's got to Grand Theft probably just takes this, right? Like
it's GTA.
Yeah.
We can all be biased and say The Witcher, but it's GTA.
It's probably
the only one that's even close is Witcher, and it's not close.
Yeah. I would agree with that. We could just get through. Best adaptation: Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, Last of Us Season 2, Until Dawn. I'm not really feeling super strong towards any of these. I have not seen Devil May Cry. I watched a handful of episodes of Last of Us Season 2. Haven't seen Splinter Cell. Minecraft movie is whatever. Yeah.
So of all these, I would definitely have to go with the one that I've seen, which is
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Now, why isn't Fallout on this?
Right?
That's a really good question.
Fallout would smoke all of these.
Splinter Cell Deathwatch got on here, but Fallout didn't?
Is it a release time thing? Was Fallout last year?
They came out last year.
I
Oh,
see.
they won last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember they did win.
I guess
Oh wait, yeah.
I guess the Minecraft movie, you know, the Minecraft movie was taken pretty well by Minecrafters, right?
It was a cultural phenomenon, yeah. The fucking
The whole
Right,
chicken
so,
jockey thing.
chicken
Holy shit,
jockey
man!
was
Wow,
huge.
that was a
Yeah.
thing for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Devil May Cry anime. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
They're
Yeah,
performing. Evanescence is actually, I guess they did the title song for that. They're going to be performing at the show alongside, I think, the Expedition 33 orchestra folks. So
Ooh.
I don't know.
Man,
We're not
see
feeling
that,
too
yeah.
strongly about this. We'll just throw out Minecraft
Yeah.
movie. I'll agree with
People
that.
are saying
Minecraft's gonna have
Sonic,
the
Sonic
popularity.
3 should have been on there in place of a couple of different ones.
Sonic 3. Okay. Best multiplayer. We might actually have discussion here. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Not that it matters, but just so we people are curious.
I wanted to ask this.
Peak
Are we
did win
saying
last
what?
night as Streamer Game of the Year at the Streamer Awards.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Are we saying what we think will win or what we want? What our pick is?
Do both.
I think both. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think
I'm gonna
Arc
go with-
Raiders is going to win.
I'm gonna go with Arc Raiders for my votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ezekiel, what do you think? What do you want to win? Even though
I would honestly love to see Peak win. I would love that. It's one of those games, like, it's friend swap, the term that people hate.
Yeah.
But it's a game that anyone can pick up and play. It's a low entry point, high skill ceiling kind of a thing. Maybe. I mean, I fucking got to the peak, so maybe it's not that high of a skill ceiling. I did it twice, so maybe it's not that hard. But I think I like games that challenge anybody who tries to play them. And I think Peak, I would love to see Peak win, but I think Arc Raiders does win.
Now, Zeke, to all of you guys, did any of you play Split Fiction all the way through?
Yes.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Okay, but none of you think it's worth mentioning?
It's hard to say it's multiplayer, even though it inherently is multiplayer. Like, it's two people.
It's co-op.
But
Yeah.
yeah. And I
I
also
mean,
think
Ring's only 3.
I think Split Fiction, the first like 95% of the game you've kind of played before if you've played a Hazelight Studios game. The end of it though, the final like 5%, like 30 minutes or hour of the game is mind-bendingly awesome. Like it does things that I've never seen a game do before. But the rest of the game I've played kind of in that way. And you can kind of say that about, I've played 6 Battlefields or however fucking many there are. Right? So it's a little unfair to say that. But yeah, I don't think it's best multiplayer at all, even though it was quite good. Go.
What
I have
are your
played none
votes,
of these
Soda?
games.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You haven't touched any of them? You didn't even touch Elden
Ring,
Night
Night
Rain?
Rain.
Yeah.
I played Night Rain. Loved Night Rain. I hope it wins.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't play any of the others. I haven't yet.
Dude,
Never
I'm
touched Arc
always
Raiders. Didn't
shocked.
touch BF6.
I'm always shocked with Night Rain. They already announced that the DLC
wait.
that came out this past week sold 2 million.
Were you like, I haven't played any of these games? Wait, let me read the games. Oh, I played that one.
Yeah. Well, I did play Elden Ring Night Rain. I played that. I didn't play Peak. Split Fiction. I want to play Split Fiction. Arc
should.
Raiders, I have a lot of friends who want me to try it out. I know Vicky wants to try it too. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I'm busy with other stuff I'm more interested in. And that's kind of where it's at.
You know what would actually here, I'll tell you this. Your viewers would go crazy. Tyler One's been playing Arc Raiders this past week.
Really?
If you got in there with Tyler,
Oh, no.
that's a
yeah.
dangerous duo right there.
No, I'd be interested. Again, it's just, God, I got a level in WoW. I'm on China WoW right now, and I'm falling behind.
Yeah.
I'm such an
Falling behind.
Path of Exile 2 Druid comes out soon. That's going to take up my time. I just got other things I'm
That's
interested in.
looking good.
Yeah.
Right?
It is indeed. I forgot that happened this past week.
Let's bookmark that because I have no idea what China WoW means.
Yeah, no, we're going to
Figure that out
circle back to
later.
that. We're going to circle back to that.
Sorry.
I even asked Soda to do some homework, and I don't think he did it.
You did.
Oh,
I did.
Okay, he did. Great. We'll
I
check
did.
in on that later as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think Arc Raiders probably takes this. I would
Yeah, it does.
say
It's definitely recency. Like, it's exploded recently. So it's still kind of riding that high. I think the timing lines up really well for Arc Raiders.
I think it would be cool if Peak won, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just, the indie storyline is
didn't
fun.
Peak say that they had like some massive sales target reached?
I'm sure they hit like
what was
crazy numbers. Yeah, 10 million or fucking some number.
Is Peak not free to play?
10 million copies sold of Peak.
Yeah.
So
it's not free to play now.
Oh wow.
That's serious, man. Like that's serious. I think that's more copies than Arc has sold.
Yeah.
And don't forget, like when you're picking these predictions, like there might be some obvious choices, but it's also 90-10. It's 90% media and content creators and whatnot, and 10% audience.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I think Peak has a good chance. Peak has a good chance.
It does. Yeah.
I can see.
We will see what's next. Soda, you can take this one as our number one esportsman. Best sports/racing.
Esport racing commentator, Sodapoppin. What's your expertise on this category?
Have you guys played any of these?
Yeah, I played 3 of them.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Really?
No. It's not a one.
Not a one.
Yeah.
Dang. All right, JP, you're the most qualified here. You got me beat. I'm at 2.
I played Mario Kart World, and then got really upset like everyone else and stopped after a week. And haven't touched the Switch 2 since. And then I think my Bruce was sponsored for Sonic Racing Cross World, so I helped him out because he didn't want to play by himself. So I played with him. I did put about 30 hours into Rematch, and I had a pretty good time with Rematch.
No, wait a second. Rematch was the one made by the devs we really like, and it's like a totally different game. Right?
Yes, from God damn it. It's like a.
Sorry to put you on the spot. I can't remember who they were.
It says it right at the bottom.
Sifu. Yeah.
Oh, was it Sifu guys?
Yeah,
okay,
Sifu
cool.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, wait, they made Rematch too?
They made Rematch. Yes.
Oh, Sifu's sick.
Dude, Rematch is fun as hell.
I have had people that have told me verbatim, I have never watched a game of soccer/football in my life, and I absolutely love Rematch. And I'm like, okay, well, apparently it's just a fun.
I've seen clips. I watched Northern Lion play it a little bit. It does seem like I don't care for sports games, but I like when they have that arcadey twist to them. I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And
the game is just good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would, out of all of these, I would say I hope Rematch takes it. I know that they haven't necessarily done a great job with patches as the game's gone on. But when it first came out for like the first 2 weeks, we had a blast just playing like 5-man stacks and picking up people that have never cared or played soccer to begin with, just jumping in like own goaling and shit. And it's always hilarious. Just to see people jump in and do that stuff for the first time. So I hope Rematch takes it. I think it actually has a good chance. We'll see. Best sim strategy here. This one I actually have an issue with.
Ooh.
Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic
Let's
World.
go down a bit. I think there's another one.
Yeah. Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. I don't like that Final Fantasy is in here because it's like a remake. But they did that with like you could argue it too with Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, all that shit. But this is just like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, I mean, we had this argument when they were like when they remade Demon Souls, right? Because it was a 1-for-1 remake. But I mean, it's still it still qualifies. I'd still say it qualifies. Like it's they did a full top to bottom remake on it, didn't they? Like it's not just a remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that qualifies, man.
It was good. I don't know what I think should win though.
My vote's gonna be The Altars though, because that game's freaking awesome. I feel like that's a
sim strategy as well. But yeah, Altars I think is probably what you guys will think.
I love Altars. Altars was incredibly unique. If you have not heard of The Altars and you like sim management games, like definitely check it out. It is a wild game, a lot of fun. And the guy that plays the main character is Alex Jordan. So basically, this guy gets trapped on this super advanced ring wheel based science vessel, and he gets trapped on this planet alone. And he learns to not only repair it, but he finds this material that lets him make clones of himself. So then he has to clone himself but every time he clones himself, he uses this quantum computer to like make it so the clone has a different life path. He can go in and like make different decisions. So the clone has different skills. So he like needs a technician. So he has to cook up a version of himself that got technical skills, but he comes with all sorts of problems. And then he needs a miner. But the way that he got to his character, the miner, his dad got depressed and left the family, and that's why he became a miner. So when you bring your miner into existence, you have to deal with all that stuff. So you not only get to pick like what type of characters you bring in when, but you don't even get to bring in all the types. So like you have to really be, and this the whole time you're doing this, you're managing a base, you're building a base, you're doing exploration, you're dealing with the social stuff. It's like and the best part, there's one guy that plays every character. His name is Alex Jordan, and he's amazing at it. So the whole thing is, it's highly recommend. Highly recommend. Yep.
So Alex Jordan had to voice act, my dad left me when I was a kid. He has to voice act, all these different small changes in his voice.
He voices the botanist who loves his wife and everything. He voices the surfer guy from the way. He voices the academic. Like he's got probably like 15 different voices. I do it poorly. He does it amazing. Like you can't. Sometimes you can't tell it's the same guy. It's awesome. It's really good.
Oh, you just did a little bit of voice acting. Me and my girlfriend are playing BG3. We just got to Act 3, and your character just showed up. She didn't believe it was you.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude.
Oh man, that's him.
Nobber was so much fun.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
I'm very jealous.
Let's vote the altars. Sure. Co hasn't had one yet. I don't know why I swapped back over to that scene. What else we got? Best family. Split fiction. Probably the Nintendo award probably goes to Donkey Kong, right? Lego Party, Lego Voyagers.
I remember hearing about Lego Voyagers, but then it came out and no one talked about it. How was it?
I did not play it. I think it's a 2-person, like almost split fiction-y type of game with Lego Voyagers. I did not play it.
And is Lego Party just Mario Party?
It's Mario Party with Lego, yeah. I heard it was okay. I watched a handful of streams of other individuals playing it, but yeah. I'm all right with Donkey Kong taking this.
Best family.
Best family, yeah. Yeah. The Nintendo award is essentially what it was. But a lot of non-Nintendo games this year.
Split fiction too.
Yeah. We'll see. Probably Donkey Kong, I think, takes it, and I'd be okay with that. We can send that.
Sounds good to me.
I think Mario Kart wins the Nintendo award.
Okay. All right. Best fighting: 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy, Virtual Fighter 5, Revo World Stage.
You guys fighting game players?
I will dabble every once in a while with aspirations of being good, and then realize I suck and quit.
Same.
So
I do that exact same. I do that exact same thing without the aspirations part.
Yep, you're smarter than I, because with the aspirations comes a lot of rage and frustration and depression.
I just play the game.
Then I just realized, nope,
realize
not for
I
me.
suck.
Yeah.
Hope
is the surest way to depression.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I thought I was good and got like a whole arcade stick and everything. And turns
for
out I'm
Guilty
even
Gear?
worse on that shit. Yeah. Wow. Look at that.
Dude, I
because
got
wanted to
coaching
get
from
good.
the
I'm like,
world
well,
champion at one point.
If I'm going to try and get good at this game, I might as well start from the thing that you should try and get good with, right? And so I bought that, but I'm like, this thing sucks.
Yeah.
And I go back to controller. I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with my ceiling being limited because I'm not even going to make it to that ceiling, and I know it.
Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better. It's exactly the process I went through, and now I'm back on my Xbox controller.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, I played 2XKO probably the most out of all these, and I think it's fine. I think they're still pushing updates and doing well. It's kind of weird that like a Riot Games game is not the biggest thing in the fucking world, but I don't necessarily know if it's translated over from League players jumping into fighting games. I think they're hitting the wall that we just all spoke about, and realizing it's not for them and going back to League. So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that the 2XKO takes it. So that's what our vote's going for.
What did they real quick? What did they land on for what to call 2XKO? What are we calling it?
2XKO. They just call it the name.
Full name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right
That's where they landed.
Yep. Tuco never caught on.
I liked Tuco, but okay.
Tuco, no, never caught on. Best RPG: Avowed, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. Obviously, it's Avowed, right? You guys are all in agreement here. Soda,
Yeah,
number
funny
one.
you say that, but that's the one I like the most.
Yeah, that's right. You're not the biggest E33 fan.
No, I tried both Kingdom Come Deliverance and Claire Obscura Expedition 3, and I'm just like, nah, it's not. It just didn't tickle me, and I feel bad. I feel like I'm You know, I feel like I'm the guy who's like, I don't like ice cream. And everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is your problem?
Didn't you like
don't
about
like
it?
ice cream? Everybody fucking loves ice cream. What is wrong? I was like, I don't get it. I'd rather have pie. Fuck pie. Ice cream is great.
I'm curious. What did you not like about E33? Like, what were the things that turned you off to it?
Well, honestly, it was the nothing to do with the story or the voice acting or the environments, because those were all glorious, beautiful, all that shit. It was honestly the mechanics of the game that I bounced off of. I have the same problem I had with KCD1, which was less so, but still KCD2, like, it's too real. It's too like, oh, you're dirty, wash your clothes. I'm like, oh my fucking God, do I really have to do this every fucking day? I don't even do that in my own life every day. Like, I don't wash myself every day. Like, fuck this. I'm not doing it in a video game.
That's fair. I didn't like Kingdom Come Deliverance either.
I didn't. Yeah, I did not touch it. I know, Co, you were bigly into it with KCD2.
I like to call it. I think hugely is a better. Yeah, hugely.
Okay, all right. You said I'm bigly into it though a lot of times on your stream. It was kind of weird how you said that, but
I bet hugely is a little bigger than bigly. You know, I'm huge. Yeah, of course, hugely bigly. Let's bigly.
Got it. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, Co, where do you land? Are you going KCD2 or E33 here?
Oh my God, dude.
I know this one's hard for you. Probably
this one.
This
one, honestly, like, this is one of the toughest. I have a small handful of games that I have not really sat down with yet and gone through, and those two games are two of them. Because I've started to kind of work on my own top 10 list for the show.
Yeah.
Drop Frames show, and I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself for now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I would think that E33 probably takes this from like a white.
I feel like if I told you
appeal.
guys, you'd figure out my whole list. So I'm gonna.
Yes, yeah, no, I 100% get it. 100% get it. Definitely not Wilds. I think Wilds is still kind of floundering. Outer Worlds 2 was fine. I actually enjoyed Avowed, but it wasn't better than E33 for me. So I'm hoping.
I will say this.
I think E33 should probably take it.
Out of all of those, Outer Worlds 2 is the best writing.
Yeah, you think so?
I do.
Better than E33 writing?
Yep. The quality of the character to character dialogue for me was I found way more entertainment in Outer Worlds 2. Be it funny, be it laughing, raw entertainment. I know people are going to hate this take. I don't care. I'm having such a good time in Outer Worlds 2. It is far more enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of building in like X33 and KCD and stuff like that. But I mean, in just terms of I'm enjoying my time playing this game way more in Outer Worlds 2. And it's intelligent writing. Like, they have really intelligent writing in Outer Worlds 2. It's nice. It's clearly a game made for adults.
Okay.
I love it.
I think Kingdom Come should win this because I think Expedition 33 should win Game of the Year.
So you want to give a little piece of the pie to everyone?
Ooh.
That's how that works.
Okay.
So you give RPG to KCD, and then when we get to Game of the Year, it should be Expedition.
Okay. All right.
I like
My
that
opinion.
take.
Yep. The thing is, I only played Expedition 33 out of this list.
Yeah.
I played Kingdom Come for I got bored. I just got bored straight up.
Yeah, that was me with the first one, so I didn't even touch the second one. Much to a lot of people's chagrin. Yeah.
I like Soda's take on that a lot. For those that didn't get it before, I am between Claire and KCD too. And I really like the idea of one of them winning here and the other winning the big one. I think that would really fit also for what I'm thinking too. So that's a good call.
Our first tough category of many here. Best Action Adventure. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction.
Oh, wow.
For me, I didn't play much Silk Song. I think if I did, that might just be an immediate vote. But I bounced off of it for viewership /streamer/business sake. I liked Ghost of Yotei a lot. Death Stranding 2 is one of those games where like the final 10% are fucking awesome. The first 90% you've played if you played Death Stranding 1.
Carrying boxes
and seeing weird shit for 40 hours. And then it gets real fucking weird in the final 10 hours, and it's very interesting. But you got to get through all the other stuff first. And then Indiana Jones is also a really good game, but it came out last
Did you
December.
play Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird limbo game for a lot of people. Really? Where did you quit at?
12 hours in.
Oh damn, that's
12
pretty
hours.
good.
No kidding. What made you quit?
Yeah.
Just lost
Got
interest.
bored. Lost interest. Truth be told, based on the mechanics, I got tired of looking for things, and I just didn't really care that much. I get bored pretty quick nowadays. I really do. Maybe my dopamine receptors are fried.
Might be.
As you get older, you figure out yourself more. You figure out your likes and dislikes as you get older. And we live a very short life, so chasing what you like is a very valid thing. There's why play through something that you're not enjoying? Right?
It's very true.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
Like
Which is funny. What you just said is the reason that would win the category for me, for Indiana Jones. Yep. But go ahead and finish what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I was just like, Silk Song has got that instant action, more gamer feel to it. Indiana Jones is more of like a movie, and you can almost get the full feel of Indiana Jones just by watching a YouTube video, right? And that's how I feel about it. I was like, why am I just watch a video?
Yeah.
Especially with Troy Baker. My God, dude. Like you're watching a movie.
It's true. He's really good at the...
I love Indiana Jones. I grew up with it. Big fan.
Zeke, you got any? They did. Zeke, any strong takes here?
I played 4 of these actually.
Okay.
And
maybe you take it then.
I played all the way through 2 of them. I played all the way through Indiana Jones and Split Fiction. And I mean, if I was voting, I would probably vote for Split Fiction, honestly, because it had like, I would say objectively, Indiana Jones is a better put together game with voice graphics and all that shit, but Split Fiction did something that was kind of newish, and I was into it, and I think that deserves recognition.
All right, there you go. We'll allow it. Split Fiction.
Yeah, man.
I really got to play Split Fiction. Y'all are selling me on it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
It has that like friction where you can slightly troll your teammate, but also you get tired of failing, so then you want to succeed with your teammate type deal. There's a push and pull type thing there. It's good. Best action game: Battlefield 6, Doom, Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. What was that?
I was saluting.
Oh, okay.
In chat.
Gotcha. Where do you guys lie in this for best action? This one's also a little bit weird when it comes to the games in it for best action. But
is Silk Song not an action game? Am I crazy?
Yeah, that's yes. I don't know. It's strange that this.
I guess it's one of the
well,
more
names
thing.
It's an action adventure game. Like that's the thing. Like
yeah.
Most of the time,
how do you
because of all
separate
the exploration and having to go over the same stuff over and over, a lot of times Metroidvanias are classified as adventure instead of action.
I see.
Because you're not always
it's like
action.
The only one here that isn't an adventure game is Battlefield 6, maybe, in which I haven't even played. Maybe it is. I just thought it was an online like PvP game.
It is. Yeah, it's Battlefield.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It's got a single player mode, but it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
It's only like 4 hours or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what wins this.
I think Hades 2.
Yeah, I would think if Hades 2 has a chance at anything, it's probably this category. Only because those categories are so stacked.
Hades 2 is like a near perfect example of a 2 done right. Like it keeps the soul of the original. It adds an obscene amount of new things. It does everything the first game did well, and in a lot of ways better. There's of course some things that people like of the first game better. Some people prefer the weapons of the first one and things like that. But in terms of just care and quality, like Hades 2 is wildly amazing. I'm still not done with it. And I'm like 60 hours in.
Yeah. I'm all right with Hades 2.
I liked Hades 2. I streamed it a bit, but I stopped streaming it because no one in my chat cared.
Yeah.
Truth be told. No, it's a great game. I agree with what you said though. Like the mana system, but it's still Hades. It's 2 done right. I haven't played the others, so give it to Hades 2 in my opinion.
Yeah. For what it's worth too, don't sleep on Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Very good. Very good game. And Ninja Gaiden 4 as well. Very good game.
I'm going outside. Chance with Doom.
Okay, there you go. Doom.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Dang.
Man, I gotta be real. I was really sad. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't hear good things about it, which I think you're about to say.
Get the words out of my mouth. I'm really sad about that. Like, I actually enjoyed Doom. I had a good time
I
with
did
it.
too.
I thought the shield was kind of fun, but most people were like, "Why did you make my Doom like a melee action game? What's going on here?" There was a lot of people that did not like the new direction. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next one pulls it back a little bit, back towards classic gameplay. We'll see.
Shield gets broken in the first cutscene. Dang it!
Exactly. Dude. Oh man, if they don't do
Guess
that,
I'll
I'm
have to
gonna
use
be
my guns from now
disappointed.
on.
Yeah. Guess I'll use this shot.
The funny thing is, like, from all the stuff I heard before I played it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like total melee. I'm in. Fuck yeah, let's go. And then I played it, I'm like, it's not nearly as much melee as people put on. Like, it's still mostly guns.
Yeah, and you got to charge up the melee.
Yeah. I agree. I think the nice thing about Doom is all three of those games are fulfilling different fantasies in each one, and now they got to choose which one they want to go back to if they make another one.
Or do a new one.
Or do
some
another
kind of,
fantasy
Yeah, some
completely.
kind of new power fantasy.
Yeah. Best AR VR. Someone's getting out of here quick.
Dang, what a sick engine.
Yeah.
That was Zeke's wife, Katie, going to
Yeah,
get
was that
milk,
Katie going to get
cigarettes.
cigarettes or milk or something?
She heard I didn't like Expedition 33, and she's like, fuck!
She is out.
Took the fucking dogs in the spot.
Zeke's going to go into the kitchen, and it's just going to be divorce papers and like and a bill.
All in French. It's like, God damn it. Okay, I get it. All right. Maybe I'll give it another look.
Oh,
So
man.
how much VR have you guys dabbled in?
I don't want to talk.
Not recently that much.
Yeah, not recently.
Okay. So looking at this list, I haven't played any of these games.
Yeah.
But I want Alien to win because I want people to play scary games in VR and then never touch VR again because it's too horrifying. That's how I feel on this.
It's a very specific want. I like this.
Okay. All right.
No,
I
actually
don't know if you guys
Alien
have played
and
Five
Rogue-
Nights.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
All right.
No,
No,
you
I
go
actually
ahead.
played Alien Rogue Incursion, not VR. And it was actually, I played all the way through it. It's fun.
It works as a
Oh, it's
non-VR
not
game.
Is it like Alien Isolation level?
No. It's completely different. It's the difference is Alien to Aliens. Alien was one alien chasing around Ripley, and she was like fucking like being stalked like Alien Isolation. Rogue Incursion is more like Aliens with the Space Marines. It's way more action. You shoot a bunch of aliens with guns, and it was fun.
Starship Troopers type stuff.
Yeah, a little bit more of that, a little more actiony. Yeah, for sure. But it was a
we'll do it.
VR first, and then it was ported to
actually
regular.
make money. Yeah.
Yeah, they got my money. It was good.
Yeah.
Now that you've played it on PC, do you think it could work well in VR? Would it be a cool VR game?
What?
The
game's originally
Alien
in PC.
Rogue Incursion.
The game we're talking about right now.
No, I was confused because it was a VR game first.
Yeah, so I'm saying, now that you've played it on PC, do you think it made a good VR game? Like, would it make a good VR? Yeah, it would really work in VR and everything? Cool.
Absolutely. No, it's absolutely, you're not
I'm
like...
sorry, I asked that really weird. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying now. No.
Man.
In my opinion, would it make a good, like... Yes, because it's a completely different feel, and you're probably, like, moving around and, like, well, with your controller or whatever, but, like, it would definitely be hectic, for sure.
I had a little PTSD from Streamer Awards last night, just then with the listening to the two of you talk. I almost had to step away. Best mobile game. Anyone? Anyone?
Umasume, because I played that one.
Oh, you were a horse. Who's your horse
I
girl?
played it for the car.
That's not a
Her
horse.
name.
Excuse me?
She's
horse?
she's got max speed. They would always say her name in like the Japanese accent. Oh yeah, Marazuki, like or whatever the hell.
All right, there we go. That's it.
So I think our vote is
Marazuki.
Uma Masume
Yeah,
is our vote.
Pretty derby.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Pretty derby.
I do think Withering Waves is winning though.
You think it has that big of an audience enough to carry it?
I keep hearing about it. Yeah.
The guy that
What?
leads altars is a main in Withering Waves as well.
Do you keep hearing about it, or do you keep getting sponsored streams for it? What's
I wish. Hey, you damn well know I said yes to that one deal they sent, and I played it. I don't remember what I did, but I think it's got a strong base. It does.
Okay. All right. Best debut indie game. This is the category that Megabonk was in and asked to be removed for.
What is that third one?
Despelote. It's actually not bad for what it's worth.
I've never
You
even
should-
heard of. Wait, which
Yeah.
do we know? What is that game?
I know Rami has mentioned it before. Rami has mentioned it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Blueprints, E33, Despelote, and Dispatch for debut indie.
This is gonna
Dude,
be a
I had
recency bias.
no-
You think Dispatch takes it then, just for
Yeah.
most recent one? This is a-
E33 should win again. Game of the year, so it shouldn't win here. But
Yeah. If you
but
go
Blueprints,
by,
I know you all played it.
yeah, Co played the most. Would you say you finished it, Co? Is that accurate?
I mean, do you really finish a game, JP?
I don't know. Apparently not. You put like 100 hours
So,
into it.
Here's the thing. Nobody knows if they finished Blueprints because the person who made the game said he will not tell you if everyone has solved everything in it yet.
Okay.
And there's no question that there looks like there's still stuff to do, but no one has figured out what to do next. So I have gotten up to the relatively agreed upon point of being done. So, and there's like a few little minor things I could do, but like there's a couple like big gates you get to, and if you pass those gates, like there's not another big gate to do, and I've gotten done with that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you
And
say,
it was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had.
with that in mind, would you say
Wow.
it's the best debut indie game of the year?
Yes, I would. And
Okay.
I would because I like Soda's thought where it's like, if this one wins here, we'll free it up other places. I mean, Clear Obscure 33 and Dispatch could easily win this category. And honestly, I'm super curious about this Despelote game now. I had no idea it was good enough to be in a category like this. Like that actually has me super interested. And I didn't play Megabonk, so I'm kind of glad it's gone. But not yet at least. But no, Dispatch was incredible. Like from a storytelling and just presentation perspective. But I will say I was not wowed by the gameplay. It was good. It kept me going, and I never got tired of it, but it was very much a presentation game. Blueprints is kind of the opposite, where it's like there's not really much of a story at all. There wasn't really any characters or anything like that, but the gameplay and stuff was absolutely amazing. Claire kind of has all that.
Yeah.
So like Claire's kind of a total package game in that regard. But I do think that it's a total package game enough to where it could win one of the really big categories. So here I would say probably Blueprints, just because it's like the good in Blueprints is literally phenomenal. If you're into that kind of game, there's no other game to compare it to, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
What do you do in Blueprints? Keep it short, but run it down for me because I open your streams. I'm like, what is? I didn't know what was
Soda, it's
happening.
not a game for you. I'll just say that.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
it's a
And that-
roguelite. It's a roguelite puzzle adventure game. It is a roguelite game where the main loop involves exploration, puzzling, and discovery. It also requires a lot of note taking. Like you'll go
Tons
into
of
different parts of the mansion and see like clues that you'll take screenshots of or write down, and then you'll get to a puzzle where it's like, oh, you need to know what are these three things on, and then you have to like go through your notes and look and all that kind of. It's a game for adults. Like it's pretty tough. But man, I'll tell you, I can count the amount of games on one hand that have given me the dopamine hits from solving things that Blueprints does. Like it is a masterclass in setting up situations to make you feel good solving.
Are you able to
It's
Google
a
any
dopamine
answers?
mine.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of them, absolutely. And also, I will say this: if you want your chat to help Soda, they will help you. Like it's
Okay.
They will, yeah.
they will help you if you like it or not in some cases.
Exactly.
But they will if you want to progress, if you get to a point where you feel stuck, if you ask your chat, they'll one of them will hopefully have the answer.
I asked if you could Google because I was thinking maybe like every run is unique just to you and you can't Google it because it's your run. Like, I don't know, maybe you get some math problem that in these numbers are different and unique to you only. I don't know.
There's a few puzzles like that where the puzzle itself will be unique to your run. But one of the reasons that is because the way the game works is you have basically a grid every day, and you put down rooms in a house. And then as you put the rooms down, you walk your character through it and solve puzzles. So depending on what order you get some rooms and depending on what order you do some puzzles, it can kind of change the gameplay a little bit. But I would say 90% of the puzzles are probably, you need to figure them out 5 minutes on Google, you will.
Got it. Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. I was not aware of this. Vism in your chat sort of was saying that they did a speedrun event on Blueprints where they had like a group of streamers speedrun against one another in that. That seems like it would be
speedrunning is
sick.
Fascinating to watch. It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah,
it's
that
really
sounds really cool.
Yeah. That does sound really cool.
I'll have to look at that.
That wins mine too. I would say best debut indie game, Blueprints. I would love to see it win. I would vote for it, but I think Claire Obscure just fucking sweeps fucking everything, and it's gonna be a boring ass year.
There's a good chance we're gonna see a sweep.
Yeah, it definitely could. It definitely could. Okay, so we go debut indie game into best independent game. Absalom, Ball Pit, not Bollocks Pit, Blueprints, E33, 82.
Wait, so best independent game and the other one both have Blueprints and Claire?
Yes.
Debut.
Yes. They're both first games from the studio.
Maybe don't put the debut ones also in this one.
Well,
This is ridiculous.
it's a little weird. Yeah.
I would say if you go back one page, Dispatch should win, and then this
Weird.
page should be Blueprints.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, actually, now that they have 2 categories for this.
Or Ball
was
Pit's
Absalom.
there too. I like Ball Pit.
Ball Pit
I didn't
was
even play that
good.
much, but
Yeah. Ball Pit was a lot of
So
fun.
did you play any Absalom? Absalom?
no, I did
Or
not.
say that. I don't even know what that is.
I heard good things
Is
about
that
that. Maximilian Dude highly recommends that game. Said it was really good.
Overwhelmingly positive with 2,700. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the roguelite Castle Crashers game.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. This was all over Twitch for like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's the attention span.
That's it. Just fan of
Checks
Twitch.
out, right? Yeah, checks
Yeah.
out. Super highly rated. Wow.
So we're going Dispatch. Are we doing the Soda Strat? Dispatch for debut, and then Blueprints for best indie.
I think that would work.
There's also Silksong.
Oh god!
Oh God! Oh, a new challenger!
A new challenger has just Kool-Aided into the scene.
There's also Silksong.
Oh Lord!
Man, they cut that. Dude, that
changes
sucks. They should not. Does that cut off no matter? Oh, okay. I have it like enlarged too long.
I was gonna say demagnified a little bit.
Yeah, I was zoomed in. That seems
You know
unfair.
what? I bet that actually affects the numbers
Yeah,
like immensely.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how many people are viewing it at more than 100%, but maybe.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Absalom. I'd love to see Absalom win because they're published by a team I've never heard of. Like I've heard of all those other ones: Supergiant, Team Cherry, Kepler, Raw Fury, Devolver. But the Absalom publishers I'm not familiar with. I would love to see that win, but I mean, Claire Obscure probably wins.
Probably. Yeah, they might just sweep. They might.
But
just
I mean,
sweep.
that category that's a stacked category, dude. Hades 2, Claire, like people
Pretty
love
stacked.
Ball Pit too. Like shit. I don't know. That's
Pretty
a stacked category.
Pretty stacked indeed. Community support: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers, No Man's Sky.
When did BG3 stop updating their game? It was sometime this year. But how
They-
far into the
I
year
think they
was it?
said they were going to, and then they did another update, right?
Did they?
Was that the thing?
They
Let
might
me
something
make
like
sure
that.
That's the right thing. Yeah.
This one, I feel bad almost if No Man's Sky doesn't take it, just because
I
of
mean, they're so obvious. It should be No Man's Sky.
yeah. Helldivers 2, I feel like started off rough, but they've definitely gotten better across the year.
What they honestly should do is just take No Man's Sky out of this and just call it best ongoing community support brought to you by No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Because no company
think,
is ever going to do it better than they did.
not wrong.
Do we think PoE is a snub here or no?
It's kind of weird because like, and you could also argue like Warframe and stuff like that.
Or
Those
Warframe,
are
yeah.
live. Those are live service games.
Okay.
So they exist by having their community. Like that's what they are. So like,
What about Fortnite?
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite and Final
I mean, that's
Fantasy
a good-
kind of live
that-
service.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 as an MMO is kind of the definition of a live service game. So
Yeah.
I don't know what their
yeah, I don't
requirements
know,
are to get
dude.
here.
I don't know. It also is
Uh,
a little bit weird though to see a game like Baldur's Gate 3 have it when like PoE 2 and Warframe aren't on there.
yeah.
RuneScape.
Do they?
had
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
resurgence
They're pretty.
recently. Yeah.
They got a. The community definitely is.
Just give it to No Man's Sky and call it a day.
That's probably. We don't even need to debate it. You're probably right. You're probably right about that. The only one I could see maybe getting close is Fortnite, just from like mass appeal.
Yep.
But
Their
BG3
new
does have
season-
like diehard fans, so I don't know.
Did y'all
Yeah.
see their new season like reveal video or whatever?
I watched you do some sponsored streams of it, and that was
sponsored. It was
that
cool.
That was a lot of fun.
I was impressed. I'll never play the game on my own volition, but it was a cool little like season 7 launch.
Yeah. Who did you? What skin did you buy? Who are you playing as?
Eminem. I don't know when I got that, but I was Eminem.
Hell
It
yeah.
really was him.
Hell yeah. Well, there you go. Did it sound like him and everything? Did he talk? Did he have voice lines?
I don't think he talked. I don't think so.
Oh man, Co, I'm
I
curious. Who
just-
do you play as when you play Fortnite with your kids?
You play Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
No, yes, yeah, that's my guy.
That's
And
awesome.
sometimes the Borderlands Psycho, I like to run around as him. And there's this kind of cool white red cyber samurai guy that I do.
White red
that's
samurai
fun.
guy.
Yeah, he's cool. He's got like digital red. I don't know. He's probably from some show. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's a Fortnite original or what. Best ongoing. Again, this is one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. Probably No Man's Sky. I mean, Marvel Rivals did good. I feel like with the consistent updates and adding game modes and stuff like that. But Fortnite.
I'm
did
gonna
as well.
vote. I'm gonna vote Fortnite here. If No Man's Sky took the other one, I'd vote Fortnite because I got to say
I
this.
think
I've
Fortnite-
been playing. Oh, go ahead.
No, I agree.
Dude, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite with my kids. My 8-year-old especially likes a lot of Fortnite. Dude, they do some crazy shit in that game. First of all, their seasons always drastically change what you can do in the game. And second of all, they just did this Daft Punk one. You can literally just log into like a 4-minute Daft Punk concert in
yeah.
the game. My son came up and was like, "You need to come see this." So I sat there with like all my kids watching this Daft Punk thing for 4 minutes. They were like dancing around and loving it. And I'm sitting here the whole time being like, this must have cost like hundreds of millions to do, and it's just here, free. You know, like it's a pretty cool thing, man.
That's got to
Like,
be a
I know
little
people,
surreal.
People hate on Fortnite for being popular, but they're doing some pretty crazy stuff over there, man.
Yeah, that's Fortnite
Can we just
being
go down
so
and
many
just
people
make
play
sure?
it.
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
It's gonna
good
be
call.
Silk
Good
Song down there.
Silk Song stinks back in. Yeah.
Look it up down.
Well,
No, I was thinking like, oh, wow's there. Oh, good. No, I want the last one to be Marvel Rivals because I just want people to say Marvel Rivals until they can't say it anymore. Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals.
okay.
I too am a player.
Yeah.
Big fan. I like Iron Man.
Games for Impact. Consume Me. Despelode, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, Wanderstop. You played South of Midnight, right? See?
Oh yeah,
I'm listening.
You
baby.
liked it a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, did you like it?
I did. I really did.
Enough? Do you think it would be your vote here?
I played a slight bit of Wanderstop. I played a little bit of Consume Me. I didn't pick up Despelode or Lost Records.
Oh.
But man, I really enjoyed South of Midnight. And it's games for impact, pro social meaning or message. I don't know what deserves it. But I really like, as far as being a game that I really enjoyed playing, South of Midnight, hands down. And
Well-
I mean, it's one of those like niche things. Like, do you like the way the art style is played out because it's very stylistic. You know, if you don't like it, you're not gonna like the whole game.
Yeah.
But like, I really enjoyed it. I like the fact that you could turn off the strobing effect or the stop motion effect for most of the thing.
That was a good call. Yep.
Yeah, that was a very good call.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked it. And I mean, the music, I think the music should be impact, like the impact of the music was substantial as well.
There's an interesting way to look at this category and who might win is when you see games for impact, you could really say which game pissed off Twitter users the most. Yeah, I think South of Midnight actually probably takes that.
There were a lot of very angry people.
There's a lot of very angry people on Twitter about South of Midnight. The other one's not so much. So
why though?
Who could say? Who could really say?
No,
That's me avoiding the topic.
I think we all know.
And I will skip ahead here.
So JP, for those of us that don't understand, could you go into detail using concrete terms on exactly what you mean?
No, I was trying to trap you.
No.
Exactly. Well,
Okay,
why,
good talk.
JP?
No, I cannot. I'm going to pull a Tylo and just no.
And the entire world was better for it.
No. Innovation in
Soda frantically typing over there. Can I get canceled? Is this
I'm looking up the game right now. Out of Impact. I'm looking. What do we got? What do we got here?
He's doing his reresearch.
It was that one game where she's like in the swamp. I remember seeing the trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. It's really folklore. So they take like a lot of the local mythology and Zeke. I mean, help me out here. You're the one that actually played it, but they take a lot of the local mythology and turn it into like real, well-told stories in the game, right?
Yeah, it's Southern United States like coded hard, and it's got the music to back it up. It's got like the lore, the hoodoo stuff, like all that shit is, and it's fascinating. It's like I said, it's the music is awesome. I thought the music was awesome, and the visuals, you have to like that style, but I happened to like what they did with the visuals, and I really enjoyed it. It was a very it was like on the scale of like gameplay to art, it was definitely very much tilted more towards the art than the gameplay, but the art was good.
Yep. Cool. Innovation in accessibility, Assassin's Creed, Adamfall, Doom, The Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, South of Midnight. What was the accessibility for EA Sports? Did they like take more ways of payment or what? Like, what did they do this year for that game? I'm serious. Like, I'm actually serious.
Now you can get, see, now you don't even need money to buy things. They will pre-loan you. So what you do is you
can take a loan out. Whoa. Now that's the first time. I think, are we back? EA got really pissed.
Uh-oh.
We can hear you guys.
Okay. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I think, did I just disconnect?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. EA didn't like that joke.
No, they really didn't.
Let's see how long it takes Zeke to do it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Bro.
There he goes. Yeah, he just disconnected too.
That was crazy, man. I never stopped. I stayed up.
I had to reload the call. It would not let me back in.
Oh,
so it
refresh the page?
DC'd me.
Zeke's back.
Okay, there he is. He refreshed.
Yeah.
Awesome. We did it.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Scary stuff. EA,
No,
I give you the award for that.
I've been having
There you
internet
go.
problems, so I thought that was
Yay, they win. Yay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. The
What
Saudi
if-
investment fund took it.
I'm kind of curious. Like in a situation like this, I feel like they should list why they're being.
They did.
Oh, awesome.
Learn about the nominees, and then they go into every single one and everything. That they did.
This is what's the website for this that you're at?
TheGameAwards.com.
TheGameAwards.com. Beautiful. It is as simple as I was hoping.
Can you scroll down a bit, JP?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
You tell me when to scroll down.
Well, there's a strong focus on motor accessibility with optional automation for movement, traversal, firing, and reloading. There's range of motion sickness mitigation, HUD nav assistance, detailed color customization, configurable subtitles. They all have subtitles. Okay. Oh, the other ones too.
They got all of them there. What is it? What does it say for FC? Oh, high contrast modes, configurable color overlay.
Audio-based FPS aiming system for Atomfall?
Yeah, wasn't it the case that like you didn't like couldn't Atomfall be played if you were blind? Is that accurate?
Could be. I'm still reading all this, but yeah, dude, Atomfall has like a huge amount of accessibility stuff. My lord.
You can play while blind?
A blind playthrough,
Yeah.
quite literally.
Oh.
A range of motion sickness mitigations, HUD nav assistance, detailed color customization, configurable subtitles with directional arrows of speakers, a setting to choose whether menus should pause gameplay, like just tons and tons of different stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I had no idea.
You're on the wrong one,
For
Jim.
them.
I would love to see the tech behind all of that.
Yeah. Something that blew my mind in Fortnite, for instance, that is there is no need to use headphones when you play Fortnite. Because anytime anyone is running or fires a gun near you, an icon pops up on your HUD pointing exactly where they are and exactly what kind of sound they're making. So you can you can play without speakers, and it's fine. It's weird. It's very strange to play a first-person game without, but it works. It's kind of works.
Yeah. Anyone feeling strongly about this? I feel like we all need to go learn about the nominees to really.
And even then, you really have to try the features to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Hey, here we go. Best performance. Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, Erica Ishii, Jennifer English, and Kanatsu Kato?
Hold down.
Oh, and Troy Baker.
And Troy Baker. There you go.
Sneaking in. Busting through the wall.
Troy. I'm going Troy. All the way. Troy.
Troy's pretty good. Part of me wants to see Charlie win, but it's kind of.
Wait, scroll down. Is
That would be so funny if Charlie won, dude. That'd be so funny if Charlie won.
He's really good in that game. Like, he's fucking phenomenal in that game. But for spoiler purposes, I don't know if he can win.
Well, not only that, though. The whole situation with Charlie Cox is hilarious. He didn't even know he was recording for a game.
That's also true.
So he's like not even like in the gaming space. So if he were to win like the best performance in gaming, he'd be like, "Oh, thanks, gamers everywhere."
Yeah,
it'd be very interesting. My vote is Ben Starr or Troy Baker.
Okay,
I think they both had standout performances. I will say I lean towards Troy, just because, dude. Not only did he nail every mannerism, but he acted while doing it well.
Yeah.
His job was so hard.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's
not just making a new character. He has to recreate an already done character and do it right.
And at a younger age. Like at a different time in his life. Yeah, it's wild.
So hard to do. And it sucks because Jennifer English is great. Like, they're all great. This is a tough category. I'd give it to Troy Baker.
Do you think if Troy Baker wins this, he gets more hate for winning than anyone else in this category? Because I feel like he would.
Yeah.
I feel like
so?
The E33 people would come for him. Yeah.
You're right.
Well, dude, I bet like
more so than any other award.
Maybe. Yeah.
When Michael Jackson was winning Grammys, like any category he was in, everybody was like, "Fucking Michael Jackson, God." Fucking damn it, I got to be in a category with that guy. Like, Troy
don't have
he's that good, though.
I mean, the good is anyone on that list could win it easily, and I think no one would bat an eye. So it's all of their performances were stellar.
Surprised they didn't get Andy Serkis in here. I feel like he would just win because he's Andy Serkis. His performance was just as good as the others. Everything meshed well in Expedition 33, but it's Andy Serkis. It's like, what a big name to be throwing into this game.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knew he was making a video game.
He may have not.
I think he was on the press tour for the game.
No, I'm kidding. He's been in lots of different games.
Yeah, I think Charlie wanted to be on the press tour, but he said he was filming like Daredevil, whatever season that is for Disney. So,
from what I understand,
character did Charlie Cox play?
Gustav.
Yeah,
Gustav. Got it.
And I think the joke that he didn't know that he was in a game, I think it was more to just the quality of the writing. Like, he was alluding to the fact that he was like really impressed by it all. So
okay.
He's done an incredible job.
Yeah. He also did, which a little bit of news in this, but the E33 devs are actually pushing for the Game Awards to include motion capture artists, because that's who Charlie Cox went and praised after getting this award, was the motion artist that they actually recorded all of Gustav's mannerisms and whatnot with. So.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Did the voiceover guy do the mo-capping too for the face?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did everything.
He did. Yeah. So he actually, the person saying the lines and doing the mocap for that is not the person who actually did the VA for it, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Now,
it's really cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this game French, like in French originally, and then it was
E33?
Yeah.
No, it was not French originally.
It was always English first.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 for Troy. Soda, are you feeling strongly towards anyone?
I think Troy too. I haven't played Ghost of Yotai or Silent Hill F. But
excuse
I
me,
heard...
it's Yotei. Okay.
My bad. Sorry, my bad.
He's sponsored to correct you, by the way.
Dude, the sponsor for that game is like, it's Yotei. It's Yotei. Don't say Yotai.
I'm such a sucker for E33, but again, like I put myself in the position, I'd be so intimidated to do what Troy Baker did.
Yeah.
That is so tough. And granted, he probably is like, yeah, you know what? I can pull that voice off. I used to do Harrison Ford impressions when I was younger. Like, I'm perfect for this. Sure, but still, that's an intimidating thing to go in and do it so well. I didn't even care for the game that much. It's got to go Troy Baker, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Troy takes
Dude, I mean, it'd be like someone coming in, like, after James Earl Jones passed, and like, I'm going to be Darth Vader, and everybody's like, oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. And to fucking nail it, though. That's what Troy Baker did, and I think that's why he deserves it.
Okay. Audio design, Battlefield 6, E33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F.
Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is actually pretty insane. I can't believe it's not up for audio design.
Yep. Honestly, I will say this. Outside of Arc Raiders, BF6, like, dude, the sound, there were times when we were playing BF6 where I was in those goddamn trenches. Like the amount, seriously, like with the tanks going over you and the shots and everything, that they did a remarkable job making that immersive. That was honestly one of the biggest reasons I was playing it as much as I would. The sound and the presentation stuff was just next level. So if we're not going for like voice acting or musical stuff, like just the audio design,
it's in-game audio and sound design.
I would say Battlefield 6 for me on this list.
Okay.
Also, Death Stranding 2 a lot though. So.
I think of E33 and it's like, it's a lot, but you got to get the parry sound right. You got to get whatever. But BF6, it's a war. There's tanks exploding. There's planes going across, guns, reloading, so much more. And, I'm hearing you praise it and I'm thinking, again, if I had to make one in audio design, I'm intimidated by BF6 over all the others.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Making all that sound.
And,
like a
and I have,
mess. Yeah.
I have my own bias. My own bias are like, it's difficult to creep me out. It's difficult to make a sound or make a whatever, to like an audio anything, to make me feel a certain way. And I'm always biased towards horror games when it comes to that. If they do it so well. Silent Hill F, like with all of the background like shit that's going on, they create an atmosphere, and that's fair. It affects me more than like any gun sound or any like sword sound or anything like that would ever do.
Audio is the most important thing in horror games, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like over anything else.
Yep.
So sure, it's just a matter of like which one was. Again, I feel like BF6 is so much harder to do right, at least, even just because there's so much more going on. Yeah, you got to make a really scary bone crackling sound for this one cutscene, sure, but again, it's an online game with good audio. That's so scary to do.
Sure.
And y'all are saying it did it right, so I BF6.
It did.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it would be between those two. I think those are definitely the two standouts.
If you are not a war gamer, like if you don't like that kind of thing, I would say like because I ended up doing a full run of Silent Hill F, and there were a few times where they played with the audio in that game. They made it a tool to kind of really make things a lot more scary and more immersive than they could be, and they did it pretty well. There was some really good use of audio in that game. I could see if you're not a Wargamer fan doing Silent Hill for sure.
All right. Best score in music.
Oh, here we
GG.
go.
All right, it's already dead.
You think does Expedition? Is there a conversation here?
No. Go ahead,
Not
Co.
even
You're
for
thinking
me.
of things.
I really like Expedition 33. I also really liked Hades 2.
It's good.
I really liked
It is
Hades
good.
2.
Doesn't
And I
matter.
think there's going to be
Expedition 33
I think there's going to be people that like Kojima's. as
I
well.
thought I do want to say Woodkid did make some great music. It's just good music in general that I actually listen to. But I say the same about E33, right? Like I listen to that soundtrack on its own.
I did not do a lot of Silk Song. I don't think many of us did too much, but a lot of people in many of the chats are saying Silk Song is what's their top, which is interesting. So this might be a pretty tough category. I'm gonna be blunt. I didn't get a lot out of Ghost of Yotai music wise, but I didn't play it very much. So I couldn't really say that one. But for me, the first two especially, I'd have a real hard time picking between those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of the other ones had the ba do di ba do ba di ga ba ba di ba da ba song.
Yeah. True. That is true.
That song should
I
be
mean, I
sung in
wonder
here.
because I just noticed, but I wonder if do any of us have any of these in like the top listed of our Spotify? Is that like a
Yes.
E33 was top listed for me. Yeah.
Yep.
I listened
It
to
genuinely
Alicia,
said I
like,
listened to video
nonstop.
game music, and it is all because of E33. Like when I was doing my Spotify rap, it said I have the age of a 38-year-old, and it just kept saying I love video game music, and it actually brought up Darren Korb, it brought up Risk of Rain, and it brought up E33.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think E33
and
probably
Fury.
takes it. It's funny because maybe more so than some of the announcements, I'm very excited to see E33 perform, like the orchestra performance that is going to be there. So that'll be great. That'll be really good. Best art direction: E33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Silk Song.
I don't know which one wins this one.
They're all kind of great in their own art direction.
It's also
I feel, man,
go
I
ahead.
feel like there's other games out there with crazy like art choices that were,
Yes,
and I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll be honest, I think there's better than this out there.
I 100%
My
agree.
man.
Completely agree. And not only that, Hollow Knight Silk Song, we pretty much saw very much of that art in the first game. Hades, beautiful, pretty much saw the same style in the first game. Ghost of Yotai, pretty much identical to the first game. Death Stranding looks kind of a lot like the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it says outstanding creative. I don't. They're all great games. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't know.
Again,
I don't know.
Hades 2, the art is incredible, but it's done before.
We've seen
it's the
it,
second
yeah.
one, same art direction, right? And the others are just Unreal Engine. I guess Silk Song, but again, done before. Ghost of
This is one of those-
Yotai, I haven't played.
This is
You
one
may
of those
not
real
remember
weird
it or-
categories. Go ahead.
You may not remember it or have heard of it, but just go on Steam and look up the Midnight Walk. Like that was. It's a little like Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas, like claymation stop motion,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's fucking. It's
That was in one of the
insane.
rewards.
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
old,
in the VR.
a couple categories back.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'd love to see
stuff like this.
crazy.
This is
like that.
exactly yes. This looks like freaking Nightmare Before Christmas, man. And it's yeah.
Yeah, it's a good,
I feel like these types
good,
of games should be in here.
it's a good example.
Or even-
I agree.
Even South of Midnight was a different take, and I think it I loved it.
Oh yeah.
Personally, and I think it deserves recognition.
Keeper, the game you played
Oh, from
Double Fine.
Double Fine, yeah.
That one looked super unique and crazy. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know, but I mean, again, this is one of those weird categories where just it all comes down to how you define art direction. Like
Yeah.
that can mean so
Yeah.
many different things. It can like what are the actual things you're judging over? Just yeah, it's wild.
And I
Give it to
didn't even
Hades.
put this
Dispatch looks
together,
great.
but someone in your chat, JP Burkody, said 4 of 5 being sequels.
Yep.
Is a little odd.
That's what Cohen and Soda were saying, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Like,
I was looking
like
up
you
that
just,
other game.
just copy the last art direction. What are we doing?
I
here?
know. I know.
It's like,
in our
it's not that
direction.
it's bad. It's just the whole point of this is like it's outstanding creative. It's like I don't know.
It's not best
it seems like
new
there should be
art
new
direction
stuff.
though.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
like for me, Ghost of Yote, that fucking art style works on me. I'm a sucker for that shit. Like going over, they nail what they're going for in that game. When you go over a mountain and you see the fucking vista before you, and it's just insanely beautiful. It's like, yeah, that works. But I don't know if that wins best art direction, right? Because it's
Does
kind
the
of
body language of like dialogue in E33 count as art direction? Like the realistic mannerisms of people and whatnot?
Technical achievement.
I
So
mean, I think
maybe.
it would be under the umbrella. Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a large umbrella. Like it covers. It says here, artistic design and animation. So you're talking directly about animation. So yes, it would be directly covered by this.
Then and give it to E33 out of this list, I guess, because again, I don't know. This is stupid.
Yeah.
all right.
Go
Art
D33.
direction.
This is a dumb list.
This
Give
is
it
a
to
shit
that one.
award.
Winning
Fuck
everything.
this
Fuck it.
award. We're going to the next
No,
one.
the one I liked most is Hades. I'll just say the one I like most.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Out of those.
I agree personally.
I can see
Yeah.
it.
Best narrative: E33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, KCD 2, and Silent Hill F. Soda, you're going E33, I'm assuming.
Well, no, I would give it to Death Stranding, even though I never played it, because it
What?
should get a win somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
E33 is getting good here.
Is this the must get an award to everyone
Listen,
situation?
just AOE everything.
Kojima comes out on stage and Soda walks out with an award and he pins it to his chest. He's like, "You're here too. Participation. Good job."
There you go.
I mean,
Okay,
I
good
finished Death Stranding. The
You're
only
here
game I
too.
haven't played here or seen a playthrough of is KCD2. That's because it's like 100 plus hours.
Yeah.
And I think most people that have played KCD2 would probably say that's the best narrative. Co, do you agree with that? You've played KCD2. You've played most of these, if not all of them. Is that the best narrative?
Maybe I have no comment for you.
Okay. All right. Fair
No,
enough.
I mean,
Favorite for the end of the year.
real talk. Clair Obscure 33, the overarching main story narrative, I was very involved in, had a lot of fun twists and turns, surprises up until the end. ACD 2, I found its narrative to be more immersive, far more realistic, and more like it wasn't as sensational, but it was in some ways more engaging because it was realer. So, I mean, it's kind of the difference between the games and as themselves. You have like the fantasy of Clair Obscure, and you have the much more gritty, realistic approach of KCD2, and they both have their benefits. So, that's a battle I'm still fighting myself with. Which one of those is better? Because I have to pick one. God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I really enjoy both of them for different reasons. So I haven't
loved
quantified that yet.
I loved the E33 story. I mean, it was also kind of real. I mean, in a fantasy setting, but it was real for that setting, which I love.
very much so.
That's kind of one of my favorite things, right? I didn't even play
Incredibly
the others. I just loved E33 that much.
Yeah.
You're saying it felt genuine.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of like very real decisions and troubles that they had, right? But again, in a ridiculous setting. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, fantasy, right?
Well, I'm going with Silent Hill F because it's the only one that sucked me in enough to play the whole thing.
Hey, yeah.
Dude, hey, there's a
good year.
surprisingly interesting narrative. I didn't know what was really fundamentally going on until Silent Hill F until the end credit cutscene. So
Yeah, and
no,
you
I
still
feel
don't
you,
know
man.
until the
You
second.
still
end
don't
credit
really know.
scene.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I see it.
And this might, I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but like I don't think Ghost of Yote needs to be on there because I love a fucking good revenge story.
It's a
really
revenge
do.
That's
story,
all it
yeah.
is. It's a revenge story.
But that's all it really is, right? That's the core of it. It's just like it's good.
It's
I
a
love revenge story.
well-told revenge story, but it's a
Yeah.
revenge story.
I
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
never do this, but I'm going to do this once because this is so weird to me. When we do sponsored streams, we get lines. Like say and not say stuff generally.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of it's
Yep.
99%
Do's
of the
and
time.
don'ts.
Totally benign. Totally benign.
Yeah.
I did a sponsored stream for Ghost of Yote. Do not call it a revenge story.
Really? Oh, is that spoilery?
I don't know, but it's just like
No.
the very beginning of this. Like, how could it? It was very weird.
Yeah.
I said during it, like I kind of you can't not say that. Somebody asked me what the story was, and I was like, well, it's a story about a girl who has her family murdered, and then she goes and gets revenge.
I wonder why we. Yeah.
Can I say retribution?
Yeah, yes. She seeks justice.
Can I?
wasn't
Let me get on
allowed
the thesaurus. Look this up.
I couldn't refer to Fortnite. I couldn't refer to Fortnite skins as skins. I had to call them costumes. Some of these things are weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
that's-
where these.
That's like a
Because,
marketing
like,
thing, I guess. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it's funny,
I don't know.
JP. I hadn't
Does
thought
it
about it
sound
before you
creepy?
said it, but maybe it was just for spoilers. Like,
That's
maybe
the only thing I can
that's
think
the only
of.
thing, because I didn't think about that. Maybe that's the reason they just didn't want people. But it is weird when the very first cutscene of the game is
Yeah, it's like
the revenge story setup. But okay,
they're not
whatever.
hiding anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with everything you guys said. I think E33 will probably just take this. I think that's the shoe-in.
I agree.
I bet Death Stranding wins just because again they want to get him up there.
You want to get Kojima up there?
Absolutely, he's got to get up there at some point.
I will say this.
Dude, I will give you 4-1 odds if you want to make a wager on that.
Oh, shit.
Or
Okay.
one. Bet on it.
I will say this about Death Stranding 2, having finished it. He made that fucking absolute nonsensical story make sense by the end of that. So there's that.
forward to
I
playing it, man.
suppose. Game direction: Claire Obscure 33, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, Split Fiction.
Just game direction altogether.
Game direction.
Awarded for outstanding.
Go ahead.
Creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
We can all read it. Let's just read it out silently
Yeah.
to ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played Split Fiction, but that seems like a pretty fun. Like it's
God damn!
co-op,
All these.
you know?
Claire Obscure
Yeah,
Expedition
it's tough.
33 is literally a JRPG. Death Stranding 2 is the exact same gameplay as Death Stranding 1. Ghost of Yotei is the same as Ghost of Tsushima. Hades 2 is just Hades, and Split Fiction is basically their first game rehashed with a little bit of extra 10% ending.
It was the year of sequels.
So how are you going to say the best outstanding creative vision when they're all remakes? Well,
Well,
except creative. I mean, Claire Obscure. You know what? Actually, no. I would give this to Claire Obscure Expedition 33 just because they
Yeah.
took the JRPG and added the very actiony mechanic, which was a risk, but it worked. And I think that
Very well.
that was creative. That was a risk, and it really worked well for them. And although I love the other games, they're not really doing anything new than their previous games. Much. There's some
Their
additions here and there,
direction
of
was
course, but-
pretty set in stone.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. They were already on a path where Claire Expedition 33 kind of built their own. So
Well, Hades
I would-
2 had to, adjust it for Hades 2, right? Adding the mana and the different play style while keeping it Hades. That's tough. But again, I still think E33 wins as well.
Yeah. Look, only one of these games had the director with enough balls to come on this show, and that was E33.
Oh, wait.
So we're biased.
chat's right. Nope. Claire Obscure is just a rip-off of Mario RPG. Paper Mario.
Yeah, true.
So
True.
that's
Super
just
Mario RPG.
another Paper Mario rip-off.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So sick.
I give it to Split Fiction for innovation.
Yep. Game of the year. I don't know if we even need to say what our game. Don't say what your personal game of the year is. Soda, feel free.
Donkey Kong, but
But
Okay.
the rage baiter in me does hope Donkey Kong Bonanza wins here, just to see the internet erupt. But it's probably E33.
Actually, I'm only so just going back to last year, Astrobot won. What were y'all's thoughts on that?
Me and Zeke were in favor of it.
Really?
I don't think
Okay.
Co was.
I didn't play it. I just knew a
Didn't
lot of
play
people were
it, man.
upset.
Yeah,
yeah,
Me neither.
I can't
I
really.
didn't feel
don't
like I knew anyone who played it.
it was
did.
definitely
You
a
two
love
did.
letter.
Cody, you should have
to...
come on our show, man, because I was very alone. I too did not play it, and I was just like, "Wow, y'all are super hyped over this. I'm really happy for you."
Yeah, I just felt like
Game
Astrobot was
looks
like a
okay.
love letter to an older generation, and that's why it won. Because most of the people on the panel are of an older generation of gamers, I would think.
Yeah.
Really? See, I took it as like it was an incredible kids game. But I haven't played it. It's just,
Which also,
from my
funny enough,
perspective.
Also, older
The
generation.
nostalgic generation, the people
Yeah.
that are old enough to be nostalgic, are also probably going to have kids. So it's like a double whammy for them, right? So they get like that double appeal.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That actually makes it make a little more sense. Sorry, I was going to last year.
No,
No, that's fine.
Mario 64 came out in 1996.
That
And
was two.
playing Astrobot felt like that.
Yes.
It was a harken back to that. It was like, oh my God, this 3D platforming, fucking like it's a brand new, wonderful thing that we're seeing in Mario 64, and then Astrobot comes along and does 3D platforming, and they just make it now, and it was so good.
Yep.
Cool.
I also ended up liking the dev story after the fact, where they just seemed very humble and welcoming of that. This one, probably E33 takes this. I think that would be like the best storyline for it all as well. You get the most, if you're Keeley, you probably want E33 to win just for the story of it all. Not that matters in the vote of things, but yeah.
Well, what are y'all's opinions? So Zeke, you played KCD2. No, one of you played KCD2. I loved it.
He played it all the way through. I played a little bit of it.
Co. And so when I ask my chat, at least, what do we think's gonna win? The only real competitor people bring up is KCD2 and Hollow Knight, but I think that's because the Reddit's too big.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts, Co?
I think that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is just as good, and in some ways, my personal opinion, better than Expedition 33. I think that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming from Warhorse, which is a great studio with a great reputation, but I think they're established, and I think Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is not only a great game, but it also has a great story from where it came from and who it's made by. So I think that Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year.
It does have the Cinderella story with it.
That's a big part of these awards.
Yeah, they're going to release another game, and everyone's going to hate them.
Yep.
Dude, yeah,
I already.
Their second story. Yeah, he's not allowed on the show anymore. We're not going to invite him back.
Yep.
Just because the second game, whatever it ends up being. Yeah.
Actual garbage.
Yeah. It'll be fun though.
33. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I don't think anything's even close to 33 at this point.
33 takes it. If Donkey Kong wins, somehow the internet burns, and I'm happy as well.
We haven't mentioned this yet, but it's so nice. It's so nice to have a year where everyone is kind of shooing in a game that just everyone agrees it's a good game made by good people. Their heads are in the right place. Not a major company. Like this, it's every time I hear like people say, "Oh, Expedition 33 is going to sweep," I'm kind of like, "Yeah, but that's okay.
It should.
That's fine. Like that's good. Yeah. This is I agree with that. Kind of like in a healing phase for game dev right now. Let's the more games like that we can lift up, the better."
Yeah. So. And then when GTA 6 does that next year, we can all be angry.
F them.
True.
F them. I'm gonna buy 10 copies just so I can refund them and lower and put those refunds on their records.
That's right. That's right. Fuck them. Fuck them. The Game Awards is Thursday. I believe it starts. What is it? 7 Eastern. They got like a pre-show again. I'm sure the fucking website.
Oh, so it's late.
Yeah, it's a little bit later in the day. Why does it? Come on, Jeff. What are we doing here? I don't know what time it starts.
What day of the month is that on?
The 11th, December 11th.
December 11th is a Thursday.
I will be out of town.
Me too.
Yeah, Cole, are you going to be able to watch? Are you going to get on the internet hotel?
I don't know yet. I might be able to watch from the hotel, and it's actually looking like my wife may have stuff to do with the bride side of the wedding that night. So like I may actually have nothing to do. If that's the case, then I might jump on.
Let us know, because you could probably jump on Discord with a lower latency and we could stream it to your stream, right? So
whatever. I mean, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll know more in a couple days. So.
Yeah, we'll figure it out then. Cool. That's happening then. We'll be covering it as well. Most of the internet. Somehow that took up 2 hours of the show. We got to talk about this Chinese WoW thing. So, I mean, I'm actually, there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. You took a 3-month break from streaming, which is kind of unheard of, both in this industry and for people that have been doing it as long as us, just to fucking like go away for 3 months. What?
And hold on, let's clarify this a bit. It's relatively unheard of that somebody does that, comes back, and just picks it up as normal.
True.
That's not a normal thing.
That is true. Yeah.
Like there are very few streamers that can do that.
Why? It was just time? What happened?
Well, maybe let me try re-immerse myself. So
okay.
What happened? So I was flip-flopping between RuneScape and World of Warcraft a bunch. was playing RuneScape, and all the RuneScape people were really excited that the WoW players were playing. And I had RuneScape viewers like, yeah, WoW players on RuneScape, let's go.
Yeah.
And then I decided to play Mists of Pandaria. They released another WoW version,
Okay.
and people were very upset. And they were commenting under a lot of things saying, you suck, play RuneScape. And I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. I'm not going to go live today. And that was really the end of it. But then, one day went by, and then a third one. I'm like, man, maybe I should announce that I'm not going to stream for a couple days. Whatever. Who cares? I don't use Twitter anymore. So then a week went by, and I'm just hanging out with Viki. And it's like, you know what? A couple private servers for WoW are coming out. Let's play those. I'm not allowed to stream them, and this is the time to play it. So then a month went by. I'm like, I still haven't said anything. And 3 months happened. I went to Alaska with my dad and Viki. We had,
nice.
That was wonderful.
Was
yeah,
that like a cruise or what was that?
Yeah, we went on a cruise with a bunch of old people.
Oh shit.
It was great. Played bingo. Won too.
But you said you were 30?
I'm 31.
Oh,
why are you acting 50?
Well, I went with my dad.
You went on a cruise and played bingo?
Yeah, it was fun though.
Dude, I watched you grow up on Twitch. You're getting older. I feel like
yeah,
like
no,
a
you're
dad moment.
We're
We're
supposed to be doing that, Soda, not you.
Oh my God,
You're
man.
out there doing drugs
You
in
sound like a
LA with
responsible
people
adult.
and being cool. We're going on the Alaskan cruises. Okay.
No, we did a lot. Bingo was intense, by the way. They had like 5 different fucking pieces of paper. I'm
God
like,
damn
this
it.
is crazy. Which
You're
paper
sounding older by this fucking words out of your mouth.
It was no joke. And then the worst part is they gave us little ink pen just supposed to stamp, but like the ink just bleeds out of it. So now my whole paper's drenched. I got to get a new one, but now they're calling the number, so I got to write it down somewhere else so I don't forget.
They're called dollars.
Oh my God, Barbara, it's just the worst, isn't it? Oh, those little pencils at the parlor.
Oh my God.
Whatever. But no, it was. I mainly just played a bunch of WoW private servers because everyone wants Classic Plus in the WoW scene right now. Everyone's talking about it, and of course, a bunch of private servers are doing it, which you're not allowed to. You can't live stream those.
Yeah.
And so Viki and I took the opportunity. We leveled on Epoch. We leveled on Ascension like 8 times. We started a BG3 playthrough, which we're still continuing right now. We played Path of Exile a bit.
Ooh. 1 or 2.
Even played Retail WoW a little bit. 2.
Okay. Okay.
Druid's coming out next week.
Yep.
So want to kind of it's people say the game is so look at the talent tree. It's not that. Once you start kind of understanding it, it's still really complicated though, and I had to look up guides.
Yeah, you're talking to PoE fanboys here. I got like 2,500 hours. Co's got like 1,500 or some shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of learning curves, like boots that increase your critical chance by 10%. I'm like 10%, but it's 10% of your base. Right. And all the other games have taught it just doesn't match up with what other games teach me. So you got to kind of learn, and because that's the whole point of the game is understanding the gear that you get and understanding the builds you're working on, etc.
Yeah.
So Path of Exile, and just 3 months of just not streaming, man. It was great. Well, and you're damn right. I'm lucky I can even do it and come back like, hey guys, it's Tuesday. I'm live again. Wow.
Yeah, you
just continue.
You launched a podcast in those 3 months that you were away.
Did that too.
Yeah, the Punching Down podcast.
Stupid name, but yeah.
I didn't realize you guys. I was checking it out before the show. I was like, they do pretty well. How many? What are they doing on Patreon? And then I saw how many patrons you guys have. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, people. I only get a third of it, but yeah.
Hey, congrats to Finn.
Split it 3 ways.
Let's say that.
Exactly.
Congrats to Finn.
The podcast is fun. That was like I didn't take a full break. I was still doing podcasting, going on that. So I was still kind of my foot somewhat in the door, but it's not live streaming every single day for 6 hours, right? It's not that.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Well,
it was
luckily,
a really nice
the rest of your org was fine, and there was no drama or anything happening over the past 3 months.
A couple fires going on.
There was nothing going on. It was nice and calm on that front. So.
Yeah. The things I focus on Mad Mushroom. I focus on that's it.
My man.
That's it.
I heard Matt Mushroom. I'm like, what's this list gonna be like? And then
So I'm kind of out of the loop. Not much else to do. Can you guys fill me in on what we're laughing about?
Yeah, Soda, please go ahead.
Mad Mushroom is a publishing company. Co's a part of it, and we just publish some games. Night Swarm just released. Great game. Yeah, I was watching you play before. I was like, what's Code doing? Because I was with JP waiting for y'all to join.
He didn't want to talk to me.
And,
he was
yeah.
looking for ways out of it. Yeah, he wanted to
No,
go
no.
watch Go. Yeah.
In 8 years, man,
Yeah,
I'm
just
so
released
tired.
Night Swarm. The games that the games that we're releasing are really good quality, in my opinion nowadays, and it's cool ass game.
Now,
I'm
I
also
do have
really
a
excited for
serious
the future,
question
too.
about Mad Mushroom, and Co, you might be able to answer this as well as you're involved. Are you guys just trying to get every unsigned vampire survivor in hopes that it blows up? Is
That's
that the plan? Is that
we call
okay.
it survival slop, and the plan is to eventually get every survival slop possible that's at least somewhat well made.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to take it from there,
Yeah, they're all the same. No, with Night Swarm, the enticing thing was it has like that roguelike feature to it, and it's fun seeing. There's so many, like, what is it, vampire survivor slop games or
Something like
whatever
that,
in that
yeah.
genre. But a lot of them have a cool twist to it. And whatever that twist is what really sets them apart.
There you go.
Think
Night Swarm
about
has
Mad
that roguelike element, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mad Mushroom is a publishing company that caters like a lot to the types of games that the streamers that are kind of popular on Twitch. So
Well, that
although
makes
there's
sense, yeah.
there's lots of niche games I'd love to publish in more story or stuff like that, but at the same time, game dev is iterative, and the products that we pick a lot of times are just really good iterations or interpretations of that genre. So that they tend to be simplistic, but hopefully add something new. Like Night Swarm has a very cool roguelite mechanic. There's like some light base building stuff. It's got all sorts of. It's like vampire.
Got a lot more depth than you think.
Yeah, so it's like if you take Vampire Survivors, but you put it on a Slay the Spire map, where you're actually doing like much smaller rounds, and you're picking like power ups as you go down, and you're constantly working on one long build. I've been working on the build right now. I didn't even get to finish it. I've been working on it for an hour, and I haven't finished it yet. So yeah, it's cool. It's a different take on it that is actually really enjoyable.
Exactly.
But please keep in mind, we make money off this, so this is kind of sponsored.
Yeah, me and Zeke have to invoice for this.
I want to make sure that's
on
said.
the show.
Yeah.
So.
But obviously, I mean, if we didn't like it, it would have been picked to be published. So it's we get lots and lots of games that don't get published.
True. Yeah.
So again, a lot of my time meetings for Mad Mushroom every now and then, but again, not an insane amount, right? I'm just a creator and doing whatever the creator part side of that is, and then podcasts, and then just playing WoW servers, just doing that. And now I'm streaming again, and now I'm playing China World of Warcraft.
Yeah, why China? What's going on
It's only available in China.
What is it though?
Titan Forge server. So
what is unique to the Titan Forge server?
So it's Wrath of the Lich King, the third expansion of WoW.
Right.
But they've taken all of the classic dungeons and raids and the TBC dungeons and raids, and they've scaled them up to be with Wrath of the Lich King. So you're not just playing Wrath, you're playing Wrath with all of the old raids scaled up.
Oh.
So it's 3 times the amount of raids and dungeons to do, etc.
But how do they do the loot with that?
All the gear gets scaled up too. So they've
there's like all
scaled
new gear,
all the gear up.
basically.
Yeah, so in other words, every single class in the game has a potential legendary they can get, which isn't typical. Typically, it's like, hey, the legendaries for TBC are the Warglaves and the bow for the hunters.
Yeah.
But everyone else, no legendaries. And then Wrath of the Lich King, you got Shadowmourne, right? Big 2-handed axe. But now you got a 2-handed axe. Now you've got the bow. Now you've got the Warglaves. Now you have Atiesh. Now you have Hand of Rag. Now you have Thunder Fury. All of these legendaries are in the game, which is pretty cool. At the end of the day, it's still, you're playing Wrath of the Lich King. That's really it. And it's only available in China.
Yeah, so
Titan Forge.
Why is it only China?
Didn't
Are they
Blizzard
charging
in
for these
China?
legendary
Yeah,
items or like
didn't Blizzard in China have like a huge falling out years ago? And like
Yes.
there was a huge, I know they solved it, but how does this
Probably.
come from there? Like that's crazy.
I don't
How popular is it?
It's someone said they have like 1 million concurrent players. It's pretty massive.
pretty
I mean,
big?
it's China.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing NetEase or whatever. It's pretty big. And I'm sitting here playing. Wow, I have to translate everything. It's hard. I got to take a little screenshot and I throw it into this really shitty translator that everyone's told me is trash. I should use something else. But I don't care.
So like Google
and I
Lens or
translate what it is.
something?
I don't know. I have it saved as one of my favorites.
I'm like
It's called
scanning all the chats.
Yandex.com.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just control V the image. Like I was having an argument with a guy the other day. Or no, I should say this. There was an escort quest, and when you accept an escort quest in WoW, you have to, guide this NPC out of the zone, right?
Yeah.
But while you're doing the escort quest, no one else can grab it because you've taken the NPC. Until you finish it, the NPC won't respond. So
Old school
typically
style,
for escort quests, you want to group up. If you see someone waiting for the escort, hey, you want to group up and do this, right? Rather than us just both wait. There was this guy there, and he's Chinese, and so I'm asking him, hey, do you want to do this escort together? And then he responded. I had to translate what I asked, and then I had to translate what he said. What I asked him was, do you like escorting? And his response was, the money is right.
I was just going to say, like, escorting might not translate well, so I'm wondering what he's going to think you're asking for.
He said if the money's good enough.
Go there.
Funnily enough, I invite him to group. He accepts it. We did the escort together. So
Awesome. There we go.
And that's essentially my life. I'm in China. I'm playing World of Warcraft with Chinese players. I'm translating what I can. I'm fucking all of it up, and it's fun.
Yeah,
but it really is just Wrath of the Lich King at the end of the day.
Do you have to do anything funky to connect to it? Like, is it cool you're connecting to it, or do you have to? Oh, you have to VPN, do a bunch of weird shit.
Well, you had to get a Chinese ID,
wait. Did you have to get a China ID for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty involved.
Basically, I have a couple WoW friends, and they're all messaging, hey, you should play in the servers. I'm like, okay, well, sure. How do I do it? He said, well, we've got this guy in the guild. Here's his Discord. So I talked to this guy, and he had to walk me through this whole thing. He's got a dude that helps him get a Chinese phone number. In order to get a Chinese phone number, you need a Chinese ID. I don't know how this was done behind the scenes. I don't know. All I know is, in order for me to log in...
Wait. Is this stuff you should be saying publicly?
Yeah, it's fine.
His social credit score is in the.
I just wanted to make sure,
bits, but
someone just gonna walk up behind Soda while he's talking.
No,
I think faking okay.
It's required to have a Chinese phone number to play the servers, right? But it's not necessarily. It's a gray area. It's not required to have a Chinese ID. But in order to get a phone number, you need a Chinese ID. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a Chinese ID, but I have a phone number, so I just. That's enough.
ID feigning seems weird, but a phone number is nothing. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense.
It is a gray area, but no one cares. Truth be told. And so in order to log in, a code is texted to someone else who has to give me the code in order for me to log into my Chinese account. And then I use some other program. No, once per month, luckily. And apparently it got so bad, all the WoW sweats have come out like, I want to play. They had to get like a whole fucking agency to handle all this. So
I saw you started a trend, and now everyone's doing it. Yeah, I did see that.
Well, that's the thing. I jumped on the trend. Other people were doing it before. I'm behind.
Got it.
As you're talking about playing all these other games, like I got levels to get. I'm only 7.
You were also a couple years behind Among Us, and look how that turned out.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts anymore.
Yeah. You're right.
That is true.
I'm just playing Chinese WoW, and that's there's WoW is all over the place. No one knows what's going on.
Well,
you've got ultra hardcore. You've got what is it? Housing coming out in retail.
Housing just
you've got
launched,
Chinese WoW.
I had
I'd be
someone tell
intimidated
me
if I was a non-WoW player.
I had someone tell me the other day who's fairly well versed in World of Warcraft. I'm curious if you've heard the same or your take on it. They were saying that right now, if you basically combined all of the active players of WoW, it would rival the peak of WoW in Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, blah blah blah.
I could totally see it. Well, number one, we're in the future where gaming. I wouldn't tell anyone in school I was playing World of Warcraft. Now everyone's gaming, so you factor that in. And if you factor in the 18,000 different versions and you mush them into one, it probably does rival. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's something around. I think their peak was 13 million, and Wrath, I think was around the big number I saw. I also saw they were reporting how many subscriptions they had again, which means they're fairly confident in that number. So, okay, what was that response? I'm curious what that response was.
You talk about their sub numbers, and I just thought about how I want them to ban gold buyers or gold sellers. And they don't, because I feel like they don't want to because it makes their numbers look better. There's so much gold selling and gold buying. It is rampant, and they're doing nothing. They haven't done anything. I don't think they ever will do anything.
Yeah.
And it sucks. The economy of WoW is ruined. This is coming from someone who buys gold a lot.
Is that the token doesn't didn't impact that at all, like the WoW token selling, or is that what you're referencing into
Well,
buying
all
gold?
of the old versions of WoW, the more popular versions don't have that.
Oh.
Retail, yeah, just buy a token. No, I got banned multiple times for buying gold and hacking.
Yeah. Back in the day. But
back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, I bought gold not long ago. That was during OnlyFans. That was funny.
well,
like-
everyone was buying gold during that.
Back in the
That's
day.
crazy.
What's today? December 7th? 2 months ago.
But it's a problem though. Like the economy is so bad, and there's an argument to be made that you can't play the game unless you buy gold.
Yeah.
You can, but it's so much harder than it should be,
Ooh.
and that makes more people want to buy gold because the economy gets messed up. It's a problem.
Yeah,
It sucks. And
I
then
remember
what's even worse is that goes on long enough, and the game designers start balancing around it, because you can't just keep it like it, when they see the influx of players that are buying the gold and spending it. Well, they're going to see all of their stuff getting bought at that rate, and they're going to go, oh, maybe we should make it a little bit higher. And then all of a sudden, it's like that just exacerbates the problem further and further you go, and now here we are.
Yeah, that's definitely happening
a lot
in
of
retail,
people-
I think.
Yeah.
TBC is around the corner. People are raiding Naxxramas, which is probably the most expensive raid in time to ever play Classic. Is the final raid of Classic, right? And yeah, it's so expensive. The amount of you have to spend so much more time preparing for your one raid per week. That, truth be told, I don't even think these people want to be there in the first place. So why are you doing this? But it's just so pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really wish they would handle all the gold buying. But you mentioned the total sub count, and I just again thought about how they don't want to ban gold buyers, and just because their numbers are so important.
Sure.
Investors would be like, "Oh, the game's dying. We just lost 3 million players," when it's all gold sellers.
Oh, gold seller accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't ban bots. Bots too. They don't ban bots.
Really?
Mm.
I guess it's probably changed a lot since my day of like gliding. Unless that's still like I'm sure there's much more advanced bots out there than Glider was back 20 years ago, whenever the fuck that was.
Oh, there's bots everywhere. Oh, especially in China, it's crazy.
On
Other
the
person
Chinese
they fight
servers,
is a
do you
bot.
run into them a lot? Yeah.
Yeah, and they're running into walls. I'm like, that's a bot, right? There's being bad at the game, and then there's botting, right? And I have to decipher sometimes, and I'm like, I think this person just doesn't know what's going on. Apparently in China, like they've got a big marketing thing going on. They got a lot of new people playing WoW, so a lot of people suck. And to me, they look like bots. I'm an elitist, but they're not. But when they're running into a wall and they can't move, their characters just that's botting, and it's a lot of them. It's crazy.
What is the purpose of
I
the
think
bots?
they just farm materials for you while you're not playing.
Play the game
Botting
for
is
you.
a big problem. In so many games, cheating too, and FPS. Something's going on here. It's getting worse in all these online games. What is it? Aimbotting is bad. Botting to farm is really bad. Those are the two big ones.
Yeah.
Probably others too.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gotten really
the
bad.
botting stuff's existed, I feel like, in every iteration of online gaming in some form. And now the ease of access is so high that it just gets called out nonstop, even when someone's like Shroud got accused of botting in Arc Raiders a month ago when he was streaming his own POV. Man, it was another streamer that accused him of botting. So,
Because again, most times you go against someone as good as Shroud, majority of the time they are aimbotting.
yeah.
That is a reasonable response, to be honest with you,
It's not wrong.
because it's actually so rampant.
Yeah. It definitely happens for sure.
You put down a smoke grenade, and all of a sudden you get headshot twice, and you're like, what? That's so botting! And then you just hear on the other side Shroud go, sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay,
that's where
good
we're
game,
at.
Shroud, you asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
And it's crazy. There's so many different iterations of World of Warcraft right now, and they just released housing.
hmm
I don't hear anything about it. I guess I'm in my bubble of China, maybe.
Somewhat.
But it's retail. But retail's kind of just it's a different game. I'm not in that circle. I watched some videos on housing, and I looked into it. It looks really good.
It's pretty cool.
It's not my cup of tea, but it looks like they've done such a good job with it. And I'm sure they did, considering they can, monetize the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still.
I put about like 20 hours into the housing stuff. Without question, it's the best housing of any MMO ever. They nailed every aspect of it, from ease of use to customization to the amount of stuff amount of like space that you get with it, to the neighborhoods, the fact that you can right click any player in retail WoW and go to view house and then teleport and you're immediately at their house, regardless of what server
Crazy.
they're on. That shit is like magic to me. It's very well done in regards to other modern like housing, like Final Fantasy 14 and all that stuff. All of the issues with it don't seem to be there. But you are right in the fact that retail is so different, especially after Classic being the last version of WoW that I played. It's fucking weird. Like it's very theme parky. It's very strange. Oh no, I think the VMix just died again. Ollie came in the room and it just killed everything. You're back. Welcome back.
Had to refresh.
Yeah, no, Co and Zeke will catch on here in just a sec.
Yeah, no, I just, there we go. Okay, happened again.
I don't know why it's doing that. Soda's bringing all the issues to the call. Yeah.
His milkshakes are bringing all the boys to the yard.
Indeed. Yeah, but retail WoW is very weird.
I leveled in there recently, so I was saying like the 3-month hiatus I took. Vicky and I leveled on, all these different classic private servers, and then she's like, you know what? Let's try retail, right? I'm like, okay. And she's a new WoW player, so she wanted to level in retail, and it was an experience. She just, is this it? Like, really? I was saying we should just queue for dungeons, babe. We shouldn't be questing. Why not? Because that's not how it's done anymore. We can go quest. And she's like, okay, but this sucks. Like, yeah, it's not that fun. The leveling part of retail WoW is supposed to be skipped.
Yes, they want to get people to max level as fast as possible.
And that's the direction of WoW.
Yeah, so
you should skip it.
So much so that in Legion, so Legion Remix is kind of like an avenue to retail WoW right now. And I was told that you can level from level 1 to level 80 in about an hour on Legion Remix. And so they maxed all their like characters, got one of every class out.
Wait, aren't there like 80 levels?
Yeah, no, it's 1 to 80. I didn't.
In an hour?
Yep, you can join a raid at level 20.
How does someone absorb all and know how to play a class by then?
Well, these are like people that know what they're doing, right? Like if you're playing for the first time ever, you're still going into raids. I think at level 20 on Legion Remix, you can queue for a raid. And so, like every boss you kill is basically a level.
Oh, okay. That's the point of Remix. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not familiar with Remix. Cool.
It's like a fastened version of the expansion. It goes way quicker. But what you said is, in my opinion, like a big issue. How do you understand your character? The leveling experience is supposed to be skipped. But new players are like, oh, I have to go through this awful leveling grind, this slog that no one cares about, that everyone says sucks. And then you do it, and it does suck. And I guess you learn your character, but, minus 5 days of your life. Yeah. Set them on fire. Yeah. It's not fun.
Yeah.
There's no one out. That's it.
But the way that these games are designed is that you get a skill, you get an ability, you get a little bit to use it to put in your rotation, then some time goes by, you get another one, you learn how to use that effectively, and that it's supposed to be that's why there's so many skills and abilities. It's supposed to be this slow, nice little thing. So it sounds like the Remix server is just like mass producing terrible players.
Or alternatively, all the sweats go on there. I would say if you're new, you use one button. Which is what my friends have been using.
They do that now.
Yeah. They are all doing one button right now.
I think is good. It does less damage than the players who are really good.
You don't need to know how to play.
You can just hit your button at the end of the day. So the floor of how bad you can be has been increased because just hit the one button. If you can't play your class right, just hit this over and over.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Yeah, here's housing.
Yeah, this is someone doing a Hobbit home.
I feel that we do need to mention that in some way we've reached idiocracy gaming with this.
We have.
Yeah.
I feel like
skip the part that teaches you how to play the game, and if you don't know how to play it, just press this one button.
I would say that idiocracy gaming has been here and it just reached you.
Oh. That's fair.
I think it's also
That's fair.
WoW is an MMO and it's not really the meta nowadays. The meta for what people want out of games is that instant, hey, I'm logged in and let's go. Rather than let me progress my character slowly but surely. And I think retail's gone in that direction because, truth be told, they've kind of just played by what current gamers wanted that year. Every year they add something new. Hey, gamers want this. And then we get to where we're at.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I can talk about WoW all day complaining. I really can.
But I also think
We do that once a week here. Just bitch about games
we just
and old
bitch
people
about
stuff.
games, yeah.
That's all we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We hear you.
I would say you're also smart enough to know that you're coming from like a hardcore perspective and treat it as
Yeah,
such.
of course.
Yeah.
But that's why I like playing with Vicky though. She's like she's an MMO player, but she's new to WoW.
Yeah.
Right? And you brought it up. Like, when do you learn your character? She did not want to pay for a boost. And she's like, I need to learn my class. I don't want to just get thrown into this unimmersed class. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, that's a good point. You're right. A new play. I wouldn't want to do that in Final Fantasy or any other MMO. Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
But what else do you do? Right?
Yep.
And so
Do
it's
that or
so
give like
eye-opening.
a crash course or something, right? Like when you get to level 80, maybe like a little series of challenges that make sure you at least like, or even if they're optional, just something to kind of. It seems so weird because I played World of Warcraft not that often back in the day, but I remember it. There were rotations and shit that were if you needed to learn them if you wanted to do well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's wild.
You're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, truth be told, the rotations from the older expansions in terms of how good people are at games nowadays are very easy. Maybe I'm just an elitist, but they're pretty simple. They're not depending on what class you play, but yeah.
Yeah, if anything, they weren't necessarily rotations. They were just reactionary buttons. Where now it's like you have full-on rotations and
More active stuff to do.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays it's complicated. Your trinket can proc. You got to track the internal cooldown. They're removing all the add-ons, weak auras, things that could track these really sweaty things. I think they're removing a lot of it, which is good. I hate add-ons altogether. Hate them.
Yeah.
Now, aren't they gonna? Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, though. A lot of that stuff, aren't they moving to their own system?
I think they are going to get some things in their own system. Yeah, I don't know the full details on it, which is good. Anything in the base game is ideal. I think they only recently made it to where you can actually adjust your UI in the game itself. I mean, really adjust the UI. And I say recent in terms of World of Warcraft, like last 3 years. That's recent to me.
Yeah.
I
think
mean,
that's
it's
insane. It
lifestyle,
took that long.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. I mean, how much, like, business side of things, how much do you think that was because of, what's his name coming back? For the Horde guy. Whoever took over the WoW stuff. I can't think of his name. It's on the...
Chris
Metzen. Chris Metzen, yeah.
Chris Metzen. Zero.
Yeah, you think he had nothing to do with it?
I mean, I don't know, but and I haven't paid attention to the business behind the scenes of Blizzard, but I think he came in, he does some voice acting, but he's a show guy.
Yeah, lore guy,
nowadays
show guy.
At Blizzard.
Yeah.
Lore guy, show guy. A face.
That makes sense.
Daryl.
Yeah, the housing stuff is cool. We'll see. It's a little bit limited right now in terms of what you can get. The only way you can like level it up is by getting decor, and you get 10 XP per decor. There's no like, I forgot, endeavors, which is the internal like. Oh yeah, well the endeavors. I think delves are part of the endeavors, right?
Oh,
or maybe delves are another thing entirely. There's a bunch of systems that aren't live till midnight launches in March. Is ultimately the full thing.
Cool.
What I think is cool, again, I think the way it is, so in order to like get different furniture for housing, you have to go do things out in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to earn transmog. Hey, I really like these shoulder pads. They drop from this level 60 raid. You have to go back and you got to go kill the boss in that raid and you get the shoulder pads. Now you get to look cool. And that's all it is just transmog, whatever stuff. And essentially with all this furniture, you just go out and play the game and you're like, dude, this guy drops a couch that I want. Just go get the couch. And I mean, it's silly and it's stupid, but it for people that do care about that stuff, it's a good reason to get out and go play the game and you get to earn another thing that some people are going to care about. It doesn't take away from anything of the game. Actually, it might make people not in the city and it might feel less of an MMO. It already doesn't feel like an MMO, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah, I mean, you're in your housing area, right? And that's kind of where you live. There's not like a central
Everyone's
hub.
at the houses.
Yeah.
Stormwind is dead.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, everyone just hangs out in their houses and their neighborhood.
Yeah, no.
right?
It's just weird to think about an empty Stormwind.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Either that or everyone's just queuing up. It's a queue game. You queue for things. You don't. It's not a world anymore, except for the first 3 days of an expansion when people are leveling. That's it.
Right. Well, and with how the retail instancing works, if you're like waiting for a boss and you sit there long enough, eventually it just starts merging people into your instance. And over time you can like automatically form a raid. The servers are smart enough to do that. And that's also a little bit weird because they, one, appear out of thin air, and two, they start appearing more, which doesn't feel like a server because none of these people are from your server. They're from random parts of the world and you'll never see them again. So you lose a little sense of community. Yeah, you lose a little sense of community there. So I guess
good news is,
go ahead.
Good news is we have older versions of WoW. I can see I'm losing Zeke. I don't think Zeke, you ever played WoW?
No, that's just Zeke. That's just Zeke.
That's just Zeke. That's normal. Yeah.
I get this all the time. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I have resting board face, but I am not bored. I guarantee you.
Okay. Yeah. No, he's too.
And I played like there was two years of my life that it was nothing. Oh, no other video game but WoW, and that was during Burning Crusades and Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah. Well, TBC is coming out pretty soon. People are excited about it. We're currently in Nax, the really gold sync raid I was telling you about. And I think TBC, I don't know if they announced when January, I think. Pre-patch is January. And then the TBC launches sometime after that, a couple weeks probably. And then we can do TBC hardcore, which is not
that seems like a fucking nightmare, to be honest.
It's going to be.
There's going to be a lot of falling damage deaths. More so than more so than there was in vanilla.
No, I gotta say, like when you mentioned Naxxramas, like when you mentioned that, my hackles went up because that was right around the time that I was playing at my the peak number of hours per day, and
were you raiding Nax back then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, so there was not a lot of people that raided Nax back then.
No.
We're talking 2005.
Yes, it was a long time ago. Yeah. It was I was on God, I can't even remember the website, but it was like Leftovers something. And I would go on there and someone ran this website of like wayward people on the same server. Like, you guys weren't in a guild or anything. It was just like it was like a pickup group, but like you had to vie for spots to go every Wednesday or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And if you got in, like if the more time you spent raiding, you would get like these like points, and you could spend the points okay, I got 20 points, I'm going on the raid. Like, I'm gonna spend my points, we're gonna raid today.
Oh, so you had what is it?
DKP.
DKP.
Yeah.
DKP. Dragon kill points.
Yep.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. It wasn't called that, but yes, exactly. Thing.
So this was classic, not Wrath of the Lich King Naxxramas. This is classic WoW Naxxramas, right?
No, I think it was Wrath.
There's difference. Yeah.
That's so different. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea.
I understand. It's just it's a whole different ball game.
Okay.
Not a lot of people.
Here's why it's different. One impresses Soda, the other does not.
Okay.
That's what Soda's not willing to say.
Okay.
Well,
no, but
okay. So
either way, that was the peak raid that everybody wanted to do, and like I played a fucking mage. And there was a fucking dagger drop that was like the pinnacle of equips that I could get.
Yeah.
And I would spend I probably did Nax like 20 times. And it dropped.
How did you not get it? Oh.
No, it dropped once, and it the other person in the thing had more DKP and was like,
I'll bid you.
I'm going to need this.
The other person deserved it more.
That's what that means. Yeah.
There's an argument to be made that yes, they
had
did.
to give it up.
They had more points.
Yeah, they did. And it sucked because I was like, "Oh my god, it dropped! Holy fuck!" And she's like, "I'm taking." I'm like, "God, you mother!" I'm gonna build up some points. And that was about the time like the denouement of my WoW.
That was I think peak player base for WoW was Wrath of the Lich King.
Yes.
Beginning.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was.
No, it was awesome.
Was crazy.
I do not regret my time, and I mean, there's a couple of regrets. I had a girlfriend at the time, and we fought over the computer because we can only afford one computer, and she wanted to play WoW, and so did I. So like, fuck.
Oh, that's rough.
So you broke up and kept the
man.
It was
computer.
rough.
Is that?
It caused a bunch of fights. She was like, "It's my time." I'm like, "But this is the only time we can do this. This is the only group I can get it." Yeah, it was bad.
Well,
We
there
had,
you go.
we had some arguments over that for sure.
That happens. It happens.
And we had a shit computer. It was fucking terrible. It barely ran WoW. It was so bad.
Oh,
I had
man.
my computer would crash during ICC Syndragosa. Couldn't handle the animations.
The flying animations were too much. The smoke.
No, Syndragosa, the frost, the breath.
Oh, the breath. Yeah, the smoke and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, all the smoke and breath. I couldn't handle. I turned my graphics on low. Wasn't enough. I also had to play Horde because my computer during Classic could not handle the Night Elf starting zone. But the Tauren starting zone was like this barren wheat field of nothing. I could handle it. So I was Tauren.
Wow.
Were you streaming it? Weren't you streaming on like Xfire at the time, or was this prior to streaming?
This is 2006. Streaming wasn't a thing.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
So in
I
20
was streaming
years,
Xfire
Yeah.
end of TBC, I think.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
You get to pick your class. Back in my day, my computer picked for me.
Yeah.
Because all I could do is play Tauren.
That's how it goes.
I love them both ways.
So with all that said, OnlyFans and Burning Crusade, is it happening
Potentially.
again? Okay. All right.
Potentially. It's still a bit up in the air because, as you said, TBC hardcore hasn't been fully tested and figured out.
Yeah.
So when TBC does release, which it's going to release again, like I said, I'm going to play it non-hardcore, but through the lens of, does this work in hardcore? So I'm going to try to never die. And then when I do die, is this like, can we trim this to make it to where you can survive it? Is it possible? A lot of people have done some testing on betas and whatnot and say it is. But is it also possible for non-sweats to do it?
Right.
Because Classic WoW, like OnlyFans is supposed to be a bunch of noobs that suck and don't know what's going on. Is it possible to jump into TBC with a guiding hand to help them live and do it? It might be, it might not. I don't know. I don't know. It's all up in the air.
This is totally random. But what if, for some members, because you know that they don't have potentially the skills to stay up, what if instead of having to re-roll their characters when they died, they played softcore characters, and if they did die, they had to do something horrible to stay in the guild?
And you see, that is a good idea. You're damn right.
And that way they can keep playing and not lose their progress.
And these are the kind of things. I've actually, hell.
He's going to Notepad.
Sorry, DC'd for a second. No, that is a great idea. When I play TBC, I'm going to be sitting in calls with, Zaryu and other WoW streamers that lost the MMO Streamer Award. And we're going to talk about
even better yet, during their interview process, if they're going to be one of the characters that doesn't die, they have to pick their own terrible thing, and you have to sign off on it before they join the guild. It's like they have to come up with their own, and then you have to be like, you know what, that's bad enough, or no, it has to be worse.
Absolutely. That's an absolute play.
Yeah.
So there's Band-Aid fixes, and they could even be more entertaining. But the other question is, do we play on separate factions? Because I know Tyler 1 is going to help me lead this time. Full on from the beginning. He could run the Horde, I could run the Alliance, but now it's like you have to... Some people are going to be split from their friends. We're not going to be able to play with the people from the other faction. There's pros and cons, and I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. And if it's too hard, I need it to be accessible for people who just cannot work a keyboard.
Yeah.
TBC is not that complicated. It's still classic WoW. Instead of hitting Frostbolt, you hit Frostbolt and maybe an Ice Lance every now and then. That's really what your TBC rotation
if
is.
you've never played a game like that before. There's a lot to keep track of going at the same time. So like you need that time to get used to it. That leveling process. Right. You need that leveling process, right? So
and they will have that. You still got to level 1 to 70. Still takes just as long. But again, the end game of TBC, there's a lot more things that will kill you. Classic is such an easy game that it worked perfectly for hardcore because again, 1 death is all it takes. Just 1. TBC, same thing, it's probably twice as hard. So we're gonna have 2 times as many deaths, but the same leveling, like time investment, that it was already hard enough in Classic, right?
Well,
so I don't know. When TBC comes out, we're gonna play it, and we're just gonna figure it out from there. That's the plan while playing.
So do you have to remind me, because you probably know this off the top of your head. Did they patch heroic dungeon damage at any point during Burning Crusade's launch? Did they nerf any of those heroic dungeons? Like Blood Furnace or something?
Maybe Blood Furnace, but it's still really hard.
Yeah, it's still fucking crazy when you first hit 60.
My first
70.
thought when you talk about the nerfs they did, it's mainly for the raids. The raids get nerfed and made much easier because a lot of people couldn't do it. And I know this TBC coming out, it is post nerf. So all the raids are nerfed. Okay. A lot of people are really upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset that they're nerfed because they're too easy. I agree with them. They are too easy, but for hardcore, that's perfect, right? Because one wipe and everyone's dead. But dungeon wise, I don't know if there's any nerfs that went on. I don't think they were touched. I could be so wrong.
I'm not going in Shadow Labyrinth with anyone that's new. Like, I'm not gonna fucking touch that dungeon on heroic at all.
Blood Furnace has these bombs that these mobs place. It blows up everyone.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah.
So there's times where everyone just blows up out of nowhere because one person walked onto a mine. You go in Karazhan, there's the Flame Wreath. If one person in the group moves, everyone dies. You have like 10 seconds. You just need to not move your character. That's really hard for people. You got a lot of mechanics that are kind of RNG-ish. Like, and I think we've already figured out some fixes for it. But there's one boss that will like vibrate the whole floor. And all your characters are just bouncing around. Ping, 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 all over the place. You have no control.
Yeah.
And at the end of the bouncing, or the bouncy house, the boss will shatter everyone. You'll get petrified in place. You can't move. And if your character is near too many people, you take bonus damage. So if you're near 4 people, you'll take 12,000. You'll get one shot.
The amount of times I wiped on Gruul was just a fucking nightmare.
There's another boss that literally just picks. There's another boss that just sacrifices someone. That's it.
That's just good content, though. Right?
Yeah. So,
oh my god,
the whole mechanic is it picks a random person and it sacrifices them. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I'm sure we'll have to. I don't know what we do. We'll figure it out.
You almost have to play like softcore with hardcore rules, right? Like there's
so there's no official hardcore server.
Would there's just too many ways to fucking die.
It's gonna have to be through an add-on this time around. Yeah. There's no hardcore server. So if you die, the add-on will track it, and I'll be like, "Hey, you died. You have to G-kick you. Start over." Right?
Yeah.
Simple as that. But we could make it to where if you're that person that gets sacrificed on that boss fight, I said, well, we'll just what's the word? Make it not count.
You could also do it like a Mario
game,
dude. You could literally give people lives, like in Super Mario.
Yeah, I could do that too.
You could be like, you have 5 lives. Oh, you just lost a life. That sucks. Now you have 4 left.
And then you have
get
people.
Down to 1. You get out of your terrible shit if you want to stay in the guild.
No, but then you have people use lives on the gear, and that becomes your DKP.
You could do that too. You're right. So there is a charm to it being a TBC hardcore server, but there's also a lot more options with an add-on. And it's kind of an overwhelming amount of options. And I'm not sure you could do lives. For the new players, based on how bad they are, you have 4 lives. But
have them do the quiz and it delves out how many
now it's like part of joining can be like your punishment, your lives, your skill level. Like you make them like their own little personal class. Right?
You're right.
Like for joining OnlyFans.
You're right. But then the issue with that is like a viewer comes in, they're watching a new stream. I wonder how many lives this streamer has. So how many does this guy have? And there is, again, a charm to if this group dies, they're dead.
Yeah.
Rather than, so what you need to do, this guy's going to have 3 lives left. This guy will have 2. Ooh, I don't know.
That's true.
You just give S-Fan like 20 lives.
You see how the gears kind of turn?
Like
this is the gears turning and how to do this. It gets me going. It really does. It's a lot.
Talk to Barry Carline, get an OnlyFans Twitch app, and then sync that with your system so people can see in every OnlyFans member the Twitch app.
That's true.
Full
you
stats,
should talk with
guild,
Barry.
Deaths, everything. You could sync it all up, and every OnlyFans member you could just say, put this in your profile.
Bam. You're right. We could absolutely have a Twitch extension. Just to show, and it's required to have that.
If you're already doing all the tracking, you're doing all the hard work already.
So Mocktail's already working on an add-on.
There you go.
We could even do, again, if Tyler runs Horde and I run Alliance, we could have World PvP. And if you die in World PvP, you're not allowed to play for 10 minutes.
There you go.
Just 10-minute lockout. right? And the content, there's so many directions.
Do you have any good content around for getting mana gems?
Dude? Oh, it's gonna be drama again. I already know something's gonna happen.
I was wondering the entire show if there was going to be a reference to that. The entire show. And I was looking at the clock. I'm like, we got 8 minutes left. We're actually going to make it. Nope.
I just love that something that you had no part of became like one of the biggest like streamer memes in recent years.
Mana gem.
It's just so funny that came out of OnlyFans. I think that's only speaks
I don't know
to
if we'll get another mana gem.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
it's just crazy.
We get some of these W guys in here from the Streamer Awards or
Oh,
something.
fuck.
Imagine they played WoW. Might get some drama there. You know, who knows? Next thing. You know, I'm just reaching out to. Well, I'm not reaching out to everybody, but everybody's welcome. I need new big hitters. I would love it.
Dude, that would be
Last time we had
honestly
Tyler,
insane.
Holy shit. Kai's 30-day WoW subathon with OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Imagine.
dude.
You know, I don't think the views would be there. I don't think his viewers would like it, but God, I'd love it. I'd love it personally.
Kai Sinat playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
I think he would get bigger numbers than he would now.
You think so?
I do. I think when
I
the,
think
when the
he
World of
would.
Warcraft community finds out, I think that would explode bigger than what he did now. I do.
Yeah. Again, I'm all for it. I'd love that.
I do.
I just
Get burnt
World
peanut
of
in on it.
Warcraft. Oh, burnt. I
He'd
would
probably
hope
be
so.
in 100%. Yeah, Summit would probably talk him into it. Without
Yep.
You can just
question.
imagine he's in PvP just running, get the goop, get the goop, just screaming on top of his lungs. Kill that guy, go!
I mean, it's fun, you know.
Oh,
It's
man.
a lot of hours to put into a game. It's fun to have people care about a game on Twitch. You don't get that very often. So I'm so pumped. But we talked earlier. My gears are turning. I'm not sure exactly what direction to go, and we got to figure that out, flesh it out.
Yeah.
It's just
No, I
so
mean,
many
from
options.
someone who standing completely on the outside, just catching this and that and other thing, like
Yep.
that was so fun to just read about it, just read about OnlyFans and how heartbreaking the victory, you know, the glory of victory and the agony of defeat and shit like that, like people getting like random kills, like just you know the I remember that one story where it's like got hit twice with a enemy, and it was just a random thing that there was like a 1 in 1,000 chance to happen.
Yeah.
And it just breaks your heart because you spend all those hours like leveling up to max, and then you
It's
just
like
get this random event that fucks
one
you
out
up.
of 1,000 happens pretty often in the span of leveling for weeks.
Yep.
True. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, and you got to know all the small details of everything. You know, there's mobs with thrash. I didn't know what thrash was my entire WoW life. I've been playing the game 25 years, but hardcore WoW taught me what thrash is on mobs and how it works. Essentially, when you CC a mob, if a mob has thrash and they're not attacking anything, they generate stacks, and those stacks keep going higher. And when they finally get to hit something, all of those stacks dump, and they all count for an auto attack.
Yep.
So there's a
bug.
no, it has a limit. You can only go to 3, I think, stacks. But you can see how mages are like CCing their mobs and not getting hit by anything, and then the mob finally gets just 1 attack off, and all of those thrash like stacks crit. Mage gets 1 shot. What happened?
Wild.
Yeah, no, that's
What's going on?
That's why when they tell me to go fucking poly on General Drac, I was like, I don't want to be the mage responsible for this shit. I don't want to get fucking one tapped when some hunter doesn't slow it or something. It was
don't
always
wanna
a
be out of
nightmare. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm also worried about. I feel a lot of streamers might be scared to jump into OnlyFans because of the mana gem fiasco, and it's
Right.
like just. Again, drama's funny, but at the same time, it's like, I'll be honest, some people put it on themselves.
Yeah.
You can easily play WoW and do OnlyFans. Just admit when you were wrong or whatever. You know, it's
Yeah.
whatever.
I was just talking to someone in my chat about that because the Managin thing came up, and they were like, yeah, it was really unfortunate how OnlyFans and the whole internet jumped on Thor. And my response to them was, the Managem incident would not have been an incident. The incident was the response and the follow-up to the Managem thing. That's the incident, not what happened in OnlyFans, not the little, like, if literally that could have ended with, oh shit, my fault. And no one ever would have heard of it. That would have been it. But like the issue was the response, not OnlyFans. And don't get me wrong, there was a whole lot of internet hate, but internet hate is always garbage, and that always is should never happen. Anyone being targeted by the internet is horrible. Yes, it's terrible. But I mean, that was a very unique situation. That was not World of Warcraft. That was not OnlyFans. That was going to happen at some point for that individual, regardless of what happened in OnlyFans.
And the thing is, the Managem drama from OnlyFans was probably by far and away the biggest, right? But easiest to handle. All the other dramas I had to handle, a lot of them had to be off camera. They were not easy. They were complicated. This person hates that person. This person did this. This person did that. But we got to keep it off stream. But I can't kick this person because now it's not off stream anymore. It was so much. I mean, it's people in general. I don't want to just say it's just streamers. But you know, because we're all streamers, of course, we've run into this person. I've got drama with that person. Managing it, I feel like you
got to get an HR manager.
You know?
I was not, dude. Some of those streams when you were in OnlyFans, around the time I joined, I was lurking a lot of your streams because I was learning about Classic WoW. And dude, there were some times I would see you read or learn something that you had to deal with, and you could literally see the color drain from your face, dude. You would be like having a good time, and then you'd look over and be like, "You did what?" Your color just,
yeah. Funnily enough, all of the
like,
problematic,
man, he doesn't need that.
all the problematic people ended up as the undead. I mean, truth be told,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were all
No,
on the
you're
undead,
right.
and of course, we had like race meetings, and the undeads would get together, and that's where all the problems really like manifested. It was always the undead. Over in the Tar is actually pretty good to their role play. The Tarans are over in the wheat fields. It's relaxing. It's chill. It's beautiful. You know, the trolls are doing fun sacrifices. Aemon. And then the orcs are just like, Makara. And then the undeads are just fighting. It's not even roleplay anymore. Personally attacking.
No, those guild meetings or those race meetings were just screaming in the undead aspect. It was rough.
Over gear. You know, it's stupid. It didn't even matter. Like, you guys are going to die next week anyways. Why are you caring about this piece of all people? It was so stupid.
This is a little forward, and I don't want to give you unsolicited advice here, but going into the next OnlyFans, I would strongly suggest that you have some kind of overriding, well-known drama banhammer, and that you let everyone know where it's just like, if you cause too much shit for me, I am going to kick you from the guild. Like,
You're absolutely right.
If you ruin my good time, then everyone's not going to have a good time, and you need to go.
Yeah.
So like, focus on having a good time for you next OnlyFans. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you're having a good time. Because if you're not, no one is.
That's very true.
And it was clear. Like, that was the thing. And I say everyone was enjoying. I should say it was very entertaining watching you not have fun.
You're right.
Full disclosure. But it, you know, you need to. It's good for you to have fun in these games.
I had a lot of fun. It was good. But you're right. I could just have like some rule. If I could tell, I can't talk about a lot of the drama. A lot of it again is like, it's not
drama. Fault. It's actual shit. Yeah, it's actual human being
a lot of it's
shit.
real life
dumb.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I can't get too into it. It's gone now. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of it'll resurface again. OnlyFans 3 or whatever. How exciting. Can't wait.
Well, for what it's worth.
Hey, you again, you were talking earlier about how you have all these like potentials. You have all the tools and power to put that shit to bed before the thing even starts. Like, go in with the intention of, I'm not going to deal with this shit, and just don't deal with it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely
this
is our show, man.
It's a double-edged sword, right? Because all that stuff exists on the other side
it's
of that.
It's fun to watch for a lot of people.
So entertaining.
Without
I know
question, it's some of the best content, and it's like one of the real true times where Twitch comes together almost as a whole and exists in one place.
Which is one of the reasons there's so much drama. It's because everyone's people in one place causes drama.
Yeah,
so.
But very few things do that. I mean, I would say even it goes further than like what the Streamer Awards did last night, where it gets everyone in one place.
Well, because it lasts more than just one day.
Exactly.
Right? It's a whole commitment. People are putting their own streams in the fray. You're actually talking.
Jobs, their own lives in a lot of ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are like, you're grouping up and getting in Discord with these people, and you care about the game you're playing. You care about not dying. And these people, these other streamers, can screw you over completely. And it may not even be their fault. right? Is how it is. And so it's a really fun tie. I'm very proud of it. I'm excited.
Yes.
Worried, more so, to be honest, but excited.
That's why you need to get Kai Cenat in OnlyFans 3.
The good news is, however it works out, if you do it, it will still be successful. So it's
You're damn
like,
right.
it's even if it's a giant cluster, then it's probably going to be more successful that way. It's the worst part of it, but it's like, yeah, anyway, as long as you do it, you're good. Like it'll be something, and something's good. Something will be fun.
Well, some things aren't always good, but I appreciate it.
Maybe not for you, but we'll all enjoy watching it.
Okay.
That's very true. Yeah, you might hate it, but
Yeah,
not everyone will. So
yeah, success is very based on perspective.
indeed. All right, let's call it a show. What were you going to add
fun.
something, Soda?
I was just a random thing. Some mod of my messaged me said that China did not get a season of Discovery. That's why they got Titan Forged.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why it's China only. I just saw that DM. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Makes a lot of sense, I suppose.
Still stupid. They should have just gotten. We just get both.
Well, I don't
Get both.
Ko was saying something about WoW not having a publishing partner in China for a while. And that might have been why they didn't get SOD.
Yeah,
So they
maybe.
got dropped.
I don't remember what it was. It was like the whole debacle. Like they didn't get something extended properly, and then they didn't renew it, and then a bunch of people were tearing down the Blizzard sign in front of their headquarters
There
or
was a
some
bunch
shit.
of drama. And then they re-signed,
Yeah.
and I think NetEase is who carries them now. They might have been carrying them to begin with, but
There was a company. Sorry, I know you want to end, but there was something I wanted to hear y'all's opinion on this. There's a company that people told me about as I'm playing China WoW, and I never heard of them, but they pretty much own everything. It starts with a T. It's some
Tencent.
Chinese company.
yeah.
Tencent.
Yes.
I never heard of that. I looked up what does Tencent own. I'm like, oh my.
That's-
Oh, yeah.
You've never heard of it, and that's because they would like. That's what they like.
That's how they function. Yeah, they own everything.
Yeah, they don't do like giant, massive PR releases when they buy 90% of companies.
Riot,
they
GGG,
slowly,
everything.
they have a ton of stuff. So
I
Tencent, the
never
thing about
heard of it.
Tencent, it's one of those things where a lot of companies they will put in giant stakes with, and then just stand back and do nothing. And that increases a lot of consumer confidence. People are like, oh, they're just in it for the money. They're not going to tell the devs what to do, et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, they're slowly getting so many things, and it literally could be an overnight switch from that way of thinking at any point. So I mean, it's
like-
concerning. Right now, it's okay, but it's concerning, no question.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. We get into it. I'm like, wow.
They got a lot.
I mean, the next thing I'm going to see Valve on there soon.
Dude, you could.
Maybe.
And I mean,
Right?
Netflix.
I was
Netflix
surprised
just bought
not to.
Warner Brothers, man.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
the amount, the way big companies are just kind of like playing the shell game right now. Like literally a week could go by and a major company could just slide under Tencent and you'd be none the wiser. So
It's very
wild.
true.
It's a crazy
Crazy.
time.
It's very
Crazy
true.
time.
All right, let's do some shout outs and call it a show. Soda, thank you so much for coming on. In your shout outs, why don't you talk to us about Starforge's plan with the increase in RAM prices? Please let us know what do you guys
So,
As a
Starforge and the
spokesperson.
RAM prices out there. The economy's rough right now, and as a business, you got to do what you got to do. AMD and Intel and all that stuff. So you know how it works.
Oh, computers. Yeah. Real complicated.
Fantastic. Do some shout outs. What are you streaming next? What's coming up?
I'm gonna log on to China and continue leveling.
Fantastic. All right. And donations, money's tight. Where can people support you?
Well, let's see here.
I saw
Whenever
your
you see
bank account,
hashtag
dude.
ad in my title, please join the stream and just AFK. That works. That's where the real money comes from nowadays. I don't really shout out subs, but I appreciate it. That's cool. You can sub and talk, I guess, but whatever. I got a podcast. You can watch that. Vay has my balls.
There you go. Fantastic. Zeke,
Just
who's
to
got your
make
balls?
sure that's known.
That's my transition.
I really don't think it's any question who has my balls, and that is the old ball and chain in the other room, my dog.
Okay. Great.
Thank you, Sodapoppin, for coming on the show. It's good to chat with you again, brother. We've been around so long; it's just fucking crazy reminiscing. Thank you, Ko and JP, for being my co-host every week. My name is Ezekiel the Third. You can find me @Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Ezekiel the Third, all spelled out on Instagram and TikTok, and Blue Sky. What am I doing? Well, I take Mondays off, so I'll be off tomorrow. But on Tuesday, I will be finishing up this game, which I thought was better than people were saying. Sawtooth, Flesh and Blood.
Did you go to GameStop for that?
I know I eBayed that shit, and it was more expensive than I care to mention. It was, I think it was like that's a rare thing to find at Sawtooth. It was like $100 ish, give or take.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a rare thing to find a hard copy of that game. But I played through Saw, and I'm playing through Saw 2, and I got a few hours left of that. And for anyone who's been to my channel before, you've probably seen a time when we play Observation Duty, and Observation Duty 8 just came out. So we'll be playing that after Saw 2. And then on Wednesday, I'm starting. What was I doing, guys? I was doing something on Wednesday. What was it? Shit. Oh, it's Routine. I'm going to be.
Oh, nice, great.
Yeah,
great
I checked that out on Indie Day, and it was good enough to give a. I'm going to give it a full stream and see if it holds up the whole time. It's a really eerie, cool.
I just finished it, man. It's worth it.
Isolation
awesome.
game. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm really excited to check it out. So that's what's coming up for me. Thanks for watching.
Great. Co, what do you got going on?
Cool. Thanks to JP and Zeke as always. A huge thanks to Soda. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. I'd love to see if we can get you on again near the OnlyFans stuff to talk about all the fun stuff you're gonna do for it. But my name is Ko. It is nice to meet all of you. I stream every day at 8 a.m. ET. A lot of weird games coming up. We're going to be doing probably some more Outer Worlds 2, probably some Arc Raiders as we get that all prepared for the extraction. Maybe some Tainted Grail, more Night Swarm, all sorts of stuff. But every day at 8 a.m. over my channel. And as always, appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Fantastic. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching. Soda, we will see you in 2034 for the next show.
Yeah.
Or 2043. That's when we'll have you on. Yeah.
Marking that down.
Okay, mark it down.
Hey, hey, pleasure coming on. Y'all are so easy to talk to. I love. I don't know how many gaming podcasts there are, gaming oriented, but it's so nice. Love it.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. We've been doing the show a long time. We get a lot of guests on this show from all over the world doing different things. It's a breath of fresh air when we bring in just a gamer. It's great. So.
Yeah,
it's very nice. It's what we do. So
the old game.
I looked over my chat for a second and said "Boomer Podcast."
That's right. Hey, you're getting older. Chance, get ready for this.
Mentally, I'm there. All right. Spotify's letting me know. All of it's letting me know.
Fair.
I know most of you streaming Soda's chat right now are getting older too, so don't act like you aren't along for this ride too.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, dude. GG's, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, guys. We'll see most of you for Game Awards co-streaming on Thursday and wherever else you'll find us. So we're out. Appreciate everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
GG's.
Thanks, everyone, so much for coming out to the show. Barry, go ahead and take us offline. I think Soda's one to go live. Co, you can do your old raid thing over to your alt channel. And I think Zeke's done for the day. I've got a sponsored stream, 2 of them actually, right now. So we'll be playing Spellcaster Chronicles and then some more Where Winds Meet. So thanks, everyone, so much for watching. Appreciate you. See you guys on stream where we see you. And once again, shout out to Sodapoppin's crew for coming through. We're out of here. I'm going to go make money. Bye.